Surprise, we're all on air. Welcome to another episode of DC by Night. We have left off with, let's see, Adrian and Mystic popping their babies out, and then the babies being taken.
Oh wait, no, they're demon babies. It's probably more like.
Uh-huh. We've also left off with apparently our crack-headed, Skywalker.
Alpha.
Loser.
Let's see. And the pup, aka poor John's character, has kind of been left
You're
out.
not getting a marshmallow. Back off.
I want a marshmallow.
But I really want a marshmallow.
So, anyways, Josh, you cannot play yourself. You better have a name, or I will.
It sucks when the future mother-in-law passes away.
I will start charging XP every second you don't have your name. Yes, Polly, we see your goddamn marshmallow.
I got him too.
Yep.
Holly, put your marshmallow away.
Great minds, Christina. Great.
That's for later.
Percent your marshmallow.
Well, if I have to.
And everyone dies.
No.
Did I make a point? We're not spending an hour sitting bullshit.
Crab egg.
I told you, I'm on rare form today, so y'all might want to really think about it, because I will fucking start killing characters.
Roll.
For no fucking reason other than you're being a pain in the ass. Do we understand now?
Cheers.
Y'all have annoyed ST enough today that it's time to play. And Josh will get raped by a purple dragon.
Hey, I was just dealing with our son, okay? Who
That
took a
is-
Sharpie to my freaking monitor tonight?
That's
Yeah.
not good.
Never let kids have Sharpies near monitors.
I told him to give me the Sharpie, and he ran away from me with it and scribbled across the screen as I was trying to take it away.
But that doesn't have anything to do with games, so that's a story for later.
Yes.
That is an interest. All right. Only because I'm waiting for somebody to speak up. What the fuck are your characters doing?
I'm sleeping.
You're awake now.
God damn it.
My character's actually just wandering around the Karen, I guess.
Not on this. Well, wait. Yeah, he's a rank one. He can do what he wants.
He can do what he wants.
Harold, the get you gave the puck to, comes back and goes, "He's all yours," and then just walks off.
Champ fucked up. What did you do?
I have no clue.
He told you he was done training you. There was nothing else. The rest you have to learn on your own.
Oh.
So if you haven't read, John, not my problem.
Excellent. Whoa.
Side note real quick, I need those books again, Will.
Alright.
I got halfway through it.
Alright. Well, worry about it later. Well, right now.
We'll say I'm starting by being off, shooting some guns, target practice. Target practice. There we go.
She's shooting some guns.
It's a good place to start.
Picturing Luke Glasswalker's face on every little target.
That sounds good to me. I look at
It's Kenny.
Jefferson. Keeney? No, Jefferson.
Pop.
And I go, well, great. Let's go inform the beta of your status re-upping with us in full strength. I look at my watch that I'm not wearing. I believe I'm actually late for our target practice training there anyhow. Let's move.
Mystic, what are
Okay.
you doing?
Recovering
had-
from childbirth, I guess.
You recover pretty quickly.
Good. Trying to figure out what's going on, basically.
I gave you the lowdown out of character of what was going on. That's it. Pretty much about the last month or so, they kept you on restricted duties, and then the last couple of weeks, they kept you in the infirmary until you had the baby. And then when you had the baby, they're like, okay, we're done. Oh, by the way, you couldn't leave. There was a giant bear or Jimmy sitting in the door the whole time.
Lovely.
Adrian was not happy.
Get the fuck out of there.
Anyway, once you have the babies, they just stop.
Sorry,
And that was the only thing that fucking saved her. That role, too.
did I miss anything right there for the last 10 seconds? My earphones cut out.
No, I was just letting Christina know what was going on.
Okay.
Well, I'm getting the fuck out of the infirmary, and I am...
She's got Packlink with us, does she not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Over the Packlink. Hey, Mystic, where are you?
Why?
Doesn't matter. Meet the rest of us at the target range. Pack meeting.
Oh, good lord.
I'm out here with the sniper rifle, just an FYI.
Of course you are.
Hey.
Brown noser. Fine, I'll be there. I'm going towards the range.
Okay. You all get to the range. Except for Adrian, who was already there shooting shit.
And on the way there, I inform Adrian that we're all going to meet you at the range. Hey, Adrian, we're meeting you at the range.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he happened to talk to you just as you were getting ready to fire, so your shot went like off.
Damn it!
It's like I did get to blow off his head. Damn it!
Yeah, that
Better
actually
watch.
happens over the pack link too. Damn it!
Better watch, Josh. You might be the next target.
So we get there.
What do you
Well,
want?
well. Look at this. One big, happy family once again.
Really?
Shh! You're distracting me!
Hold your fire for a moment, Dark Song. Come on, come join us in a little pack powwow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I slap him. Upside the head. It's one of those. Pah!
That's good because the Native American passing by him would have beat the crap out of him.
I'm giving him a look, both of them. I'm giving him a
By the way,
look for his song.
the Native
And
American passing
him a
by
look
him
for his...
was Robert Spencer.
Great. It's fine. It's fine. All this is fine.
So stupid kids.
We're fine. It's all fine. Well, with our two female components of the pack back in full health and young Jefferson here being fully informed on the ways of his people, perhaps a little too well, I think it's time that we present ourselves to the Elder Council again and let them know that we are at full strength and see what they would have of us. Does anybody have anything new and wonderful to bring to the table real quick? Any new business? Let's get everything out in the open right now. Does anybody have any new vendettas that are going to take precedence over pack work? Does anybody have anybody new that is trying to kill them for some reason or another? Does anybody have any new hexes, curses, or poxes on them?
Do you think you wouldn't know this by now?
Do you think we would know it for sure? That's the better question. No, not as yourself. Problems?
Out of character, Holly, you're tweaking out pretty hard.
Yeah, you did kind of bravado on us.
If you've got any other programs running besides
don't.
this, do you have any other tabs open? Do you have Facebook open? Kill
Yeah.
Facebook.
Like I say, sometimes Facebook has a way to fuck with it. I'm off
Let's try
Facebook
that.
too, so it might help. Might be why some people are going robotic.
All right.
I'll
How's
drop my bandwidth a little bit so that you guys don't have me coming in at so high.
Yeah, considering occasionally we get a black screen of you when you're talking.
Okay. So, but no, there it is. Well, no, I don't have any of these, but I'm trying to make sure that none of you do either. I just kind of shake my head. It was more for being facetious than anything. I am not always speaking literally.
Okay.
That time I was speaking literally, though. If I have to make myself clear every time. Do I? I look around the back.
No.
Misty just rolls her eyes.
So, I would take it the answer to my question of any new business would be no, then?
No,
Not that
so
I
let's
know
go.
of.
I don't know. There's always still the old business of figuring out what the hell happened to Cash, who happens to be our strongest ally that no one's heard from, and what the hell happened to turn the power off, which no one seemed to figure out yet either.
Well,
All old business.
Of course, Adrian. Those are persisting issues, and not exactly our personal main focus right now. Unless the Elder Council deems it so. So,
Well,
I look down.
consider
range.
yourself deemed necessary to find out, you hear Elder Monica.
Oh no! I bow slightly as I see, I'm sure I turn to see her approaching.
You see the entire council, including the warders.
Oh God! Yeah, wait. God damn it! Give me 2 seconds because I have to bring that up out of character. Because that's in my conversations with William.
Well, considering I'm holding a sniper rifle, I'm not dropping to a knee to a bow or anything, but I will give them all respectful head nods here.
They've never really asked for the whole drop to a knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't drop
Some
to
people-
either, but I definitely give like a polite bow.
Yeah, some do, some don't.
I actually bow myself, knowing that these guys are powerful and can kick my ass.
Yes, they can.
These are the elders of the cairn. Yeah.
They will kill all of us. And there it is. All right, got it.
Okay, Schmeagol.
Me? You're
Yeah,
not
you.
talking to me. Not talking to me like that.
No, that was out of character.
Yeah, I know, but I'll still come through this motherfucker right at you. Elders, we are honored by all of your presence. What can the pack of raccoon do for you?
We have finally found out why we haven't heard from Cash. Through an alternate source of his, he has managed to get us information. They believe they have tracked the leader of, lack of a better term, the leader of the resistance to a location.
Resistance.
This resistance is responsible for most of DC falling under the sway of the BSDs. Which is why we have no longer sent anybody to DC.
Well, how reliable is this source? I, of course, do not question your wisdom, merely observing all aspects. You understand, honored elders.
She looks over, waves someone forward. See a little guy wearing a bunch of silver, jet black outfit. Pretty fucking reliable, I would say.
Wearing
The little one says.
Wearing a lot of silver?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you have me at a disadvantage, Mr.
Call me Jojo.
Mr. Jojo.
Holds up a necklace with a raven on it, kind of giving you a subtle hint.
Oh boy, okay. That's why he can wear all the silver.
No.
I got some gold for you, birdie boy. Holly, you're in a rune, right?
No, I am a galliard.
You're a galliard. And John, you are...
I am a Regabash.
There's not a rune in the group.
Nope.
No,
I'm Regabash too.
and worse so means we also don't have Philodox.
Correct.
Oh, this pack sucks.
Hey.
Hey, if you don't like it, get the fuck out of it.
You guys should kill me really fast so I can come back as a Philodox.
He's not going to kill you just because you said it.
Get rid of the lightsaber.
No, he might get raped by a dragon and that will kill him.
Monica looks at all of you. You have been tasked with going to the location Jojo here is going to give you and see what you can find out. It is rumored this is where Cash is currently being held.
Oh, I don't have answers.
Being as he's our most powerful ally, we are going to get him back. We will have a secondary team standing by a short distance away, mainly covering your asses.
I look at Jojo. Well, Mr. Jojo, exactly where is this location? And what is our time frame?
From what I've been able to discern from the various conversations we overhear, apparently they do not want Cash remaining in existence much longer.
Oof.
So that means we need to move on ASAP.
Where?
He opens up a map, points.
Give me a second. Elders, Mr. Jojo, if I would be permitted to hold on to this map for a bit of a moment. And I'm going to pull the card that I call every single other freaking scene and use Familiar Spirit. Let him see. I'm going to have Wolf see what I'm seeing, and I'm going to focus really hard in on that map and more or less go, Wolf.
In your mind, you see a live picture of that exact spot. It's almost as if Wolf was getting ready to tell you.
Wolf, you're a champ. You know that, right?
I'm gonna stare over his shoulder and look at the map.
Right?
If as soon as I see her trying to see it, I'll hold it out so everybody in the pack can take a look at it.
I'm actually curious myself.
Is there a
It's
table?
very,
Is there a table here at the gun range?
yeah, they have a bunch of guns.
We move over. I'm gonna move this whole shittery over to one of the gun workbenches and a table so we can lay the map out and everybody can see it just fine and fucking dandy. Okay.
So it's not everybody crowd around and make
Yeah.
everyone feel claustrophobic.
I'm still gonna stand behind him and look over his shoulder.
Harold, what you're seeing is BSDs walking out in broad daylight.
Walking out in broad daylight.
Okay, out of character
Rhinos?
again. What the fuck is BSDs? I'm sorry, I totally forgot.
Black
what that
spiral
was.
dancers.
Okay.
They're the super evil, holy fucking bullshit, crazy, terrible, 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 terrible evil werewolves.
Yes, I know who they are.
Yeah, we played them before.
You do see a couple of strange-looking werewolves within the group. What you see, Harold, more specifically, are bat ears.
Oh god, that's so bad. I have
They
no
have
clue.
excellent hearing.
No, that's not what that means.
Holly knows exactly what that means.
Well, I know what that means in out of character because I generally play theurges, but okay, I can play this off. Yeah, I can do this. Watch. Okay. As we're looking at the map and
Considering you guys have never run across one.
Harold is kind of looking at the map and just kind of starts looking around, but not looking at anything in particular here. It's like he might be looking someplace completely different. And then he focuses and looks really, really confused for a couple moments.
You notice as it looks like Wolf is zooming in, for lack of a better term, you see that the bat-eared werewolves have very large canines.
Oh!
And they seem to be ordering the BSDs around.
I look at the Elder Monica. I like calling her by her Karoo name. What is it again? Glimpse of the Last Day. Elder Last Day, Raya. I'm sure you know of my abilities with Wolf, and Wolf has eyes on the location right now. I'm like talking to her, but I'm like looking over there.
You notice as he looks up, you see a Pentex symbol.
There seems to be some run-of-the-mill dancers there, but there's others
What are they looking
with larger bat ears and extended canine capabilities, it would seem.
You hear
I'm
all the
not-
shifters around you go, abominations.
I knew what it was.
I look super confused now because, wait, dude, I have nothing in occult. Have I even heard of them?
You would in groups, well, you would just being a shifter because abominations are a blight on society, period. They actually prefer, Mystic was one, by the way. They actually prefer to destroy an abomination as soon as they see it.
Oh, I know about abominations personally, and out of character. Are we playing it off in this world that abominations are much more regular thing, or is it still supposed to be like they're kind of the things of legends and things that mothers tell their children to go to sleep at night?
They're not really. There aren't a lot of abominations, and actually, even Wolf from what you can get from the link, seems confused as to why there are so many in one location.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. When I hear
There's usually
I'll say-
maybe one or two in an area because
Okay.
they tend not to work well with BSDs to begin with. Not to mention they don't work well with each other.
anybody. So I look super confused now in character and go, why the hell are there? I don't understand. I mean, they're supposed to be the things of legend. I know that they exist rarely, but this is an unprecedented amount of terrible for one small location.
Then
Um,
Elder Monica does speak up. It would make sense that with that many abominations around, if there are as many as you're claiming, then our information is probably dead on.
I over my link
Cash
to
is a very old vampire. If they were trying to keep him in check, the best way to do that is have a few abominations around too.
and you do remember how easily he took care of the dancers in that facility.
we stand no chance against that amount of number. I say over the pack link to my pack mates only. Over the pack link, yes, sorry. Over the pack link, I continue to say. Everybody start.
Elder Monica does look at you guys. We're not asking you to do a direct assault. She didn't hear you, by the way. She was just saying. We're asking you to get as much good intel from your eyes and see if you guys can find an alternate way in other than, obviously, the front door, which they're going to have guarded like ridiculous. Because if you're getting the correct information from Wolf, if he is there and seeing it himself, then obviously running through the front door would require, let's see, everybody here?
I would suggest a Sherman tank, perhaps.
Oh yes, let me just, Alex. Oh yeah, let me just pull one out my ass. Oh wait, technology doesn't work.
Well,
We'll be pushing it the whole way.
Wolf's eyes are as good as mine. We are one and the same.
You do see him starting to move around, as you can see the picture starting to move around. Obviously.
Yeah, he's already starting to look for other entrances and egresses because I'm already thinking about it. I love that I spent all that fucking shit that I could have. That was probably the best way I could have spent that after this character. I could have got so much other shit. Gift monger, nope.
The building is a standalone building. It's in a nicer part of town. Since you guys don't know, I'm just going to tell you it's in the city of Bethesda, which is a very nice part of town.
Well, great. That means that. Oh no, because there's no fucking internet.
Oh yes,
Because there's no electricity. Fucking can't just pull up the fucking ground planes for shit.
By the way, John, yes, can still do work to a point.
Sorry to ask. I mean, I'm still
Yeah.
kind of confused about the whole
The
technology.
laser
thing
guns
working.
and the super technology that you guys had doesn't work because that was all based off purely electronics. Anything electronic ceases to
Even
counter
as-
vehicles.
Even the scopes that were on top of sniper rifles.
They're just regular scopes now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They can't switch to different visions, which they were able to, which really sucks. You actually see on any of the rifles, they are old school scopes again. The ones that didn't require all the super duper electronics. It looks like the back isn't as guarded as the front. Mainly BSDs back there, but not many. It looks like they're just patrolling. They're, as Wolf sits and watches, it looks like there may be a couple of gaps where if you move fast enough, you can get through.
I'm gonna.
Or take a couple.
It's in the city.
It's in Bethesda, yep. If you ever seen Bethesda, you would know it's possible.
So that means it did have infrastructure running to it.
Probably, considering it has Pentex symbol on it.
If it's Pentex, if
One
I
of
know Pentex, there's some other entrance to this. Find it.
all you hear over the spirit link is.
I'm going to do what it never says anything about it in the book, but logically, just out of my knowledge as a player, would think that well, let me pitch this to you, Will. If I sit and meditate and try and give Wolf as much of my concentration as well, he should be able to move faster or do things better, right? Would you say that would work?
I mean, technically, he's still a spirit. I mean,
Right.
But any bonus you give him, yes, could help. But it's going to take concentration.
Exactly. Yeah. I will literally have to sit there and meditate and whatnot. So
Monica goes, we'll leave it up to you to decide what to do since Harold seems to have eyes on the target. If you need more assistance, let us know. Like I said, there will be a secondary team waiting on standby as both extraction and to watch out for you guys.
give me a few hours. I have an idea, but it'll take my full concentration.
Very well. They walk off.
All right. They walk off. I look at you, the rest of you. All right, guys. This is what's going to happen. I'm already there with Wolf, really, but I need him to do some heavy work for me, which means I'm going to need to give him my focus as well. I'm going to go to the other random place that is in the cairn that we all know that I can meditate. I look at Adrian. Adrian?
Okay.
I wasn't going to interrupt your talking. But for those who can't read it, like anybody watching,
Adrian? What
you hear
the hell is that?
They hear thunder, and the sky darkens and then again lightens to a reddish-orange color. Orangish red color.
Oh, God.
Preference is.
No, that's no good. I don't know what that is. Intelligence occult.
Roll it if you want. I can tell you right now, you don't know what it is. Nobody knows.
Well, then I'm not going to roll it.
Because everybody on the cairn looks very confused. And that's when you see black lightning arc across the sky.
Well, that can't be good.
No.
Purple lightning. That can't be good.
Black lightning.
I know. Howard's
Black. Terrifying.
Harold's face darkens deeply and his brow furrows. We have a mission. Fires in the night. We need to keep to it. Adrian?
Yes.
You have control. You have the lead right now. If you need me, if the Karen comes under attack or some other fucking weirdness goes on, come and get me. Until then, the rest of you, take your cues from her.
Harold, you do get a brief view of actually Wolf looking up at the sky, and that looks really weird through his eyes. And then you lose the link.
What? Wait, why do I lose the link? How do I lose the link?
You don't know. It just drops.
Is that that's a rage check?
Roll it.
Wolf and I are like the same entity almost. What's the moon? Translation, what's my diff?
Oh, 7.
Harold just starts looking super pissed all of a sudden after he's given the last order, and he says, like, everybody take your cues from Adrian. Like, he just the fuck is going on? This. Okay. Change of plans, everybody. We figure out what the hell this is right now. Because whatever it is, either just killed Wolf or is keeping me from him somehow. Like, and I just point up here. So that is priority 1. Let's move. And I drop I have Metamorph, right? Yeah. I drop to Hispo and I start running.
Your dice, and you're not number 1.
Should we not prepare ourselves better?
I'm prepared. I carry my shit with me.
Wanna run in there?
Well, we're up at the Karen. We're gonna meet up with the rest of the group that I'm sure is already moving up there.
Well, I hope everybody is armed and ready. I got this.
What do you guys do? It's just more than Josh and Holly there. Harold switches to
I've given an order as Alpha.
You have to follow it.
And I'm asked to go in on this unarmed. That's what I'm asking you as your beta.
You are unarmed. You have that on you. If you don't have a pistol on you at all times, I would be fucking terribly surprised.
Everybody else does.
Not all of us do.
But her.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have 2 pistols on me and that sniper rifle, technically.
Josh,
Yeah.
take number
I'm
1 off.
Just FYI, the weapons are not they were not given the right of transformation. They won't switch with you.
I mean,
Because not once did any of you ask.
To dedicate.
talisman
Yeah.
right of talisman dedication. Oh wow, really?
Not one of you asked.
Nope.
I told you, you have to be very specific with me. Not a single one of you asked to have weapons go through the rite of talisman dedication. Which, John, so you know, the rite of talisman dedication means that no matter what you're holding, it will shape with you.
Oh.
And who do we get the right to have that taken care of?
Anybody, just about any guru has that. If you have anything in rituals, you have that. It's like that and
Not always.
fucking cleansing.
Not always. Not everybody does.
It's common. It's super common. It's
It
like
is common.
ultra common.
Yeah, it is common, but not every player takes it.
No.
Right.
I've created many werewolf characters that didn't have a single rite of talisman dedication. They never knew the right.
Oh, I'm saying anybody who does have rights has that right.
Not necessarily.
But your best bet is Theurges, because they will have the right.
Theurges, Galliards,
Or specifically the Rite Master himself. He will
Children
have
of Gaia,
Yeah, just about anyone.
Stargazers, Striders, anybody, pretty much anybody.
Not everybody learns it because not everybody feels it's necessary. They may get their clothes dedicated just to make it easier.
But it is super common. It's not like it's an issue trying to make it happen.
Yeah, I don't know. But none of you have ever said that happened, so
Right.
it's never happened. I'm very specific.
Yeah.
Harold here hears his guns clink to the ground as he shifts to Hispo. Turns around, looks at him, and gives a huff. I order back to
We'll make it short.
I look back at my beta and go, you need guns? There's guns. Let's go.
We can make it
I
short
don't
and
need
sweet.
them.
If you guys want the right of talisman dedication, tell me, but there are only going to be 2 guns that are going to be dedicated. Because they have a lot of other matters on their hands. Last thing they need to do is sit and fucking dedicate shit constantly. They're not dedicating every goddamn weapon in the fucking camp.
I've only got 2 guns, so
I'm dedicated.
I've got an arsenal of guns, but
They're 2 specific that you want, let me know. But only 2
for the entire pack.
for each of you.
Oh well, I want my 2 guns then.
yeah, I'd have my fetishes dedicated. Clearly,
Fetishes don't have to be dedicated.
Yeah, technically.
no, they don't. Technically, they don't.
They're attuned to you. They like dedicate themselves.
Yeah,
Well-
in a sense, they do it themselves, so your fetishes are dedicated. That's why his lightsaber is always shifting with him,
Right.
because it's a fetish. Fetishes I automatically guarantee as a piece of you because it's a fetish. You put work into it.
All right. Well, those pistols are normally what I carry, the fetish ones, and then if we're dedicating something, I might as well have the sniper rifle dedicated.
Okay. John?
The pistols
I-
already are.
There's 2 things that I would like to have done. Well, my knives and my assassin rifle, if I could do that.
They'll do that. Knives are easier. Alright. Blah blah, you've been blessed. Poof.
Mystic, do you need anything attuned? Dedicated?
Thank you. Yeah, I'd like a crossbow and a pistol.
Okay. You get a crossbow and a pistol. And they're even nice enough to dedicate the Quiver of Arrows.
Aww. You mean bolts?
Whatever.
Sweet.
Whatever. Alright, so now you guys are all dedicated. Woohoo!
Now look, we're almost like a real pack, guys.
Yeah.
But we have no rune or final knocks. Yeah. Okay. As we keep moving, or while we're waiting for everybody's shit to be dedicated, I also put my scarp of my scrab. That's right, my scrab of fabric that has the embroidered glyph for Queen Galifena around my head, which is also dedicated because it's clothes. Goddammit.
And it's a fetish.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not a fetish. It's just part of a gift. Chug, baby, yeah. Love it when you
So in a
put your
sense.
throat like that.
Anyways. Alright, so what do you guys do now that everything's dedicated? You guys are ready to go.
We go report to the what the fuck station.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a whole bunch of like the elders and everybody else going, what the fuck?
There's a lot of confused people.
Yeah, we're all confused. I'm
Yeah.
watching the sky while everyone else is getting their shit dedicated. Fuck.
Still
I'm-
orangish red with black lightning.
I say we go find Roger Vandermill. We're not going to bother Monica right now. She's probably balls deep in fucking crazy SEP business. Roger will know just as well and not be as busy. So we go find Roger Vandermill, the Right Master,
Okay.
who I'm sure is kind of right there since we're getting a bunch of stuff dedicated to us, right?
Well, he wasn't the one who did it, but it was one of his, lack of a better term, apprentices. But yeah.
Right, many of
He
them.
was watching over it to make sure that done.
Yeah. So I look at I
So you
try,
kinda just turn.
I turn to him and Elder Frosted focus, Rayo. What do you see on the other side of the veil with all this weirdness?
Nothing good.
Is there anything that we should be preparing for specifically?
I wouldn't recommend a travel through the Umbra right now.
Whatever this disturbance seems to be, it's crippled the link between Wolf and myself.
That makes sense.
I
from
have-
what I've seen.
What is it then? What is keeping me from me?
The only thing I can tell is there's a lot of power being drawn.
Being drawn? Is that what you said? Drawn from what? From the Karen?
From everywhere.
To what? What does such things?
Powerful rituals, dark magic, end of the world. Name it, it could be 100 things. We won't know until someone actually can get there and find out. Can locate it.
Alright, well we're not one of the out of character. We're not like the biggest pack. We're a bunch of ones and twos. Like what is like the I can assume it has Elder Alex's pack gone to run this disturbance yet?
And they're getting ready to send them out now. They're sending quite a few packs out in various directions to see if they can locate the source of the issue. Each one is taking a theurge along with them. My apprentices, many of which you see here, will be going on missions.
Disturbing. I need to speak with Monica.
She's
I'm sure Monica's got, well, thank you, Elder Frosted Focus, for your wisdom. It's always an honor. We move. I just kind of tell everybody, all right, guys, follow me. What?
okay. Well, two of them went to the bathroom. Well, one went to the bathroom, the other stepped away for a second.
And John's already back.
Yeah. Need something to eat, so I'll.
Holly, you still with us?
I'm here.
Okay. So I just need to talk to Monica for a hot second.
Okay. Alex
It's-
let you in. He says it can be a very short minute.
Good luck on your mission, Alex. Elder Monica, I just need to know, do you wish us to venture out with these other packs, or do you want us to stay the mission already tasked to us?
Stay on the mission already tasked. I have a very bad, disturbing feeling that unfortunately I think you guys will run into the creator of this problem.
Well, I hope not, but if we do, I just nod. I look at Alex again. Good luck.
You know,
All the rest of them that are with me and go, I look at him and go, I have no leadership. Oh, I don't say that, but, all right, because he's back. Good. Look at him and goes, all right.
Hey.
The rest of the Karen is being dealt with by the others. We are to stay on our task given to us. We will stay on focus. We are a pack of raccoon. He has gifted us with the ability to move quickly and quietly. Let us give him honor in doing so right now.
you see
Very well.
about 20-year-old kid come up to you. I was told I'm joining your group.
And you are?
One of the Right Master's apprentices.
Is he a red shirt and doesn't need a name?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll call him
Fine, then.
call him John just because, so that way you guys, when you're talking to him, have a name to talk to.
I would like to refer to him as inconsequential number 5191.
poor sucker who doesn't last long enough to keep a name.
It's a running joke from all of my games.
We'll just call him
Everybody
poor bastard.
Everybody like that in my game is an inconsequential and then number, and I've never repeated one. But we digress. Welcome to the pack. Can you move quickly?
Yeah.
Can you move quietly?
Yeah.
What are your skills?
He lifts up his shirt, you see the Strider glyph.
What gifts have the spirits taught you?
Quite a few.
I need to know. He lists off the gifts that he has. Great. Got it.
Yeah. Most make sense for a Strider. How about that?
Perfect. Hey, does he have speed of thought or speed beyond thought?
Yes.
Guess what? You're running ahead, kid. You got point. Excellent.
Shifts.
You
hauled ass. He nodded, shifted, and hauled ass.
Perfect. Perfect. Got rid of him. How quickly I send people to their doom.
Don't be too sure it's his doom.
Could be
Just
your
saying.
doom.
Remember, he's the theurge in the group. He knows trouble before it's coming.
We still don't have an Arun either. But
Nope.
awesome. We need another player. Find us another player and make him be in a room.
Well, I'm sure if Jake actually had a cam, he would be in a room for our group.
That's
He would be fun. Whew. You could bring in Tonto.
Oh god.
Wendigo?
Tonto. A Grawl.
Oh.
Well.
A Grawl who in human form already stands as tall as a Cronus werewolf. That give you any indication.
I give the order for everybody to run in Lupus or Lupus counterpart.
Oh, Hispo.
Feline for the kitty.
No.
Oh, you said come, man. Dang it. I don't wanna. Fine.
Everybody is to run in Lupus. Everybody is to focus very hard on being quiet. Even as we move through the Karen, we are to be silent the entire way through. Let's try and go undetected.
Each of you roll 5 stealth rolls. Dex and stealth, by the way.
Oh, well, your dex goes up by 2 in Lupus.
Sure does.
So.
Hence why you should have better rolls. Also
What's
means
the-
Not necessarily.
more chances for you to fail.
Wait, what did? What's the diff? What? Just
That's 6.
6. Oh,
Just
standard. Okay.
Yeah, standard.
9.
Right.
I will
2,
tell you guys
4.
the last 2 rolls you're going to do, or when you're getting near DC, those 2 rolls will be a difficulty of 9.
I command you all.
You
to
wanted
use willpower.
5?
5 rolls. The first 3 are difficulty 6. The last 2 are difficulty 9.
Holy crap! Well, I destroy the first one.
Remember to add your bonuses for being in your various forms.
That's what I did. Oh. Nada.
By the way, Holly, none of your rolls are showing up.
Oh, weird. I can see them on my screen just fine. Not even on the side, like on where the camera is.
Yeah, there's nothing showing on our side.
Weird.
But it's been constantly showing your picture as just looking down, and anytime you talk, it just goes to black screen.
Yeah, you may need to pop out and jump back in, Holly.
Give me.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, sorry. You said the second one, or the last ones were at 9?
The last 2 are difficulty 9.
Yeah, okay. My rolls aren't all that bad other than that third one.
Anybody
I'm
not
writing
make
all
the
of them.
rolls?
I've got 7 so far. Good. I'm at my 3rd one right now.
10 successes.
I had 1 roll
But-
that I didn't get anything on. It was the third one of the
First one, you
sixes.
got your botch, so that's your fun.
My
You bots?
last 3.
I
My last
had
2.
1 9 and 4 ones.
Hey kids, willpower's a really good thing to use in epic events
wouldn't
like
help.
this.
Wouldn't help on that one.
Yeah, willpower negates botches.
Negates 1. She got 1 9, 4 ones.
But that 1 means that you got 1 success, so it's not a botch. It's just a really hard fail.
That's true, yeah. Technically.
Okay, so you said the last 2 rolls are difficulty
9.
9.
Okay, I'm on my
Two.
4th. I'm on my 4th roll. I'm dropping a willpower.
I
The
got all
fourth roll
my
is
rolls
where-
done.
The 4th roll is where you're getting into DC, so those are the rolls that really matter. The other 3 you're fine on. It really doesn't matter. Actually,
Okay,
I'm going to drop the difficulty on the other 3 to like 4 because nobody cares.
okay, well that's good then.
Okay, I got 2 on the 4th.
Willpower, people. Use willpower on the last 2.
As long as it gets successes, she's fine. But yeah, you might want to drop. You might
You
want
have
to
to-
drop a willpower if you are afraid you're going to lose.
You have to drop You have to declare before you roll.
Yeah.
So
Ooh,
I am
that's
dropping a
beautiful.
willpower on these last 2. So here's 1. Which I did get a 9 on.
There you go.
So I got 2 successes on that 1 with
It's not-
willpower. And here's my 5th with willpower.
Ooh. I got 16 successes.
Okay, the last 2 rolls.
The last 2 rolls were a 3 and a 2.
And you're
So
fine.
my last 2 rolls were a 2 and a 3, and I have a 10. Do lightning reflexes count for re-rolling since we're moving through the city at this point?
There's
That's
nothing.
one I've already botched.
There's nothing really moving. So I mean, other than people and other things.
Okay, so 2 and 3. So I make all of them.
The only problem is, just as you get to the outskirts of DC, poor Mystic trips over something. Makes a bit of a noise. You guys kind of, I'm just going to do this real quick. You guys kind of stop, look around like, oh, fuck.
I stop, look around, and listen. More directly, yes. I'm activating whisper catching while I'm walking through here so I can hear shit that's far away.
I tell over Packlink, I say, everybody take cover and be quiet. We hold for 10 seconds.
And I
10 seconds.
activate. I'm
10
sorry.
seconds, goes, 10 seconds goes by, nothing happens. I'm just speeding this up a bit. You guys don't run into anything. Holly, you don't hear anything. If it's still active when you get into the city, that's your fault.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't have heightened senses activated. I just have whisper catching sense activated, so I only
Yeah.
hear things.
But you're going into the middle of DC.
Yep.
Think on this one. How many different voices are you going to hear?
Tons, if they're around. It only works in an area for up to 200 feet.
Oh, okay. Well, then you should be alright.
Okay.
And I actually activate Wolf Sight just to make sure nothing is around us that will kill us.
Nothing looks like it's coming at you. The noise didn't seem to register on anybody. I mean, there's a lot of activity, a lot of various noises, but as you get into the middle of DC, it's almost kind of ghost town.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Hey, Mystic, do you have any gifts at all?
I think she does.
As in what?
As in gifts.
Any gifts
Like-
at all?
No.
You should.
You should, Bab.
Check your character sheet. I'm pretty sure you had a couple of them.
Hey, honey,
Yes, baby.
what happened to my character sheet?
Oh, shit.
Thank you. Again, I have nothing. Deal with it.
I don't remember what all she picked either, because I have no idea where
Oh, I had Hair's Leap
Okay.
Oh, good. That's good. Okay.
and something else.
Hair's Leap is a fucking Bastet gift, too. Neat.
Yeah. Well, it's close to it. I'm going to take this minute, give everybody a chance to take a real quick break, bathroom, food, whatever you want right now, because I need to go. So give everybody a chance to collect their thoughts and figure out what they're going to do, but you're in the middle of fucking DC.
Right. I'll take a quick smoke break then.
We're gonna kick some ass.
Leave my duck out of this.
It's Mr. Hanky.
Your duck is mine.
It's Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo.
Your soul.
That is something I never want to see again.
What, his ass?
Yes. And I'm trying to eat. That was great.
Yeah, it almost made you throw up in your mouth, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. Holly, tell your old man to stop wiggling his ass in camera.
I don't think she hears you.
Even if it's muted, you still hear people. You just can't respond.
I think her cam is actually stuck to her head being down. It's been like that for a while.
Well, remember, when she first got on, she was having problems. So,
At least I moved to the side so you guys don't see my ass when I'm walking. Let me guess, you're watching Big Bang Theory, right?
you got it right. Eating my Thai fried rice.
Yeah, when I went to go check on Terry a few moments ago, she was watching Big Bang, so...
Well, it comes on during the day, it comes on in the afternoon, it comes on in the evening, so. I figure in a month or so I'll be caught up.
Mm.
Didn't I redo your sheet
No,
on mine? Because we weren't getting it to work?
no, we stopped, and then you deleted it because I said I was fixing it on mine, and then mine deleted it again.
Open up the other page. The RP subnet page.
Okay, hold on, let me close my AOL account. I only like 3 pages up at one time.
But that's what I was thinking is if you open up RP subnet.
RP.
Dot. The subnet.
Sub.
The subnet.
The sub. Net. I think it.
No, back up. No, this is bullshit.
Now you can look under the werewolf form and see if you can find it. At least look at the gifts. Maybe they'll flash back and look at it.
Okay.
You can look under Bassett too. You can look under the changing. That's it all.
Okay.
Uh-oh, I think Kylie's pissed.
What best?
Josh, go sit down in your seat now.
Um,
I don't know what you did, but you did something.
under gifts tonight. Here we go. List of gifts tonight, or fair gifts.
What'd you do now, Josh?
For those of you playing at home, I did nothing. I'm just fucking with her.
I'm not gonna list them all.
Okay.
Just read.
I'll go get my
Cat crawls with the other one.
beer, fiddly, beer. I didn't do anything.
Bring me a beer too.
I want a beer too.
Bring me one of those sun drops or sun beam or whatever it is.
Beer sucks. Watered down horse piss.
Sunspot. Sorry.
Still watered down horse piss. No matter what put on it.
Don't tell an Irishman that about Guinness.
I'm talking about Guinness. I said beer.
Guinness is a beer.
Oh God!
Ask an Irishman if Guinness is a beer.
Well, technically it's a beer, but I would have to. I wouldn't. I think it's more of a meal. It's heavy duty.
You'd be insulting the Guinness calling it a beer.
Looks like someone's still convicted here.
That stupid commercial just fucking popped in my head.
Alright, now that we're all back.
I don't always drink beer, but when I drink Dos Equis.
Ew.
That's donkey piss, by the way.
I know, right?
That is cerveza. Nasty.
Is it, I think we're all here.
Yep.
Now my question is real quick here. I've had a beer in my refrigerator for about 6 months now. Do you think that went skunky by now?
It depends on what it is.
Yeah, it's my soon-to-be father-in-law got me and Terry. Was it Old Milwaukee or something like that?
You should just. No, that wasn't good. That wasn't good 6 months ago. So.
Even time couldn't fix that beer.
About all it's good for now is maybe cooking.
Rocks. Yeah. Ow.
Maybe beer battered fish, but that's about it.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Well, we're still in the city. As soon as we get into the city and closer to this destination, I keep trying to get a hold of Wolf.
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, that's just disturbing.
By the way, is anybody paying attention to not only their surroundings, but above them?
Yeah, there'd be all surroundings. I was actually I was wondering if JoJo was coming with us like he was supposed to be.
JoJo is there, by the way. Oh, floating around.
Right.
Being all Raven-like.
Oops,
I'm actually
well.
have to pay attention to where I'm running.
Now I gotta focus on something else besides Josh doing something. I'm not even sure.
I'm sorry.
I don't have to pay attention anymore because I probably smacked into wolves.
No, you succeeded enough. You just missed one.
I think I have a chunk of glass in my foot. I'm still paying attention though. By the way, just point of note, I've got Adrian taking the rear.
Ew.
You do hear word from inconsequential number one.
Hey, how's inconsequential number 1 doing?
He does tell you that he made it. He made it to the location, and he really wishes he had been assigned a different task.
Yeah, well, them's the dice, buddy.
For those who are paying attention to the sky, it seems to continue to do its strange colors, and now as you're moving along, you start to notice that the lightning is not arcing in some random direction. It seems to be centered upon an area somewhere in DC.
Well, is that area us?
And yeah, as soon as you get to the building, that's exactly where the lightning is coming out of. Not directly from the building, but right above it, the skies seem to have focused into a strange circular formation.
That's not good.
Ugh.
Alright. I'll deal with it later. Okay, I am going to drop a gnosis, hit perfect recall. I want to remember exactly where Spider was, like where Wolf was, what his surroundings were, right before he turned to look up in the sky, and the screen, like the screen went blank, as it were. I want to remember exactly where he was, because he was already trying to find another point of egress besides the back door. And I want to take us there.
Okay. He was somewhere in the back. As you guys get near this front area, you see inconsequential number one. He's standing there. He's, well, hiding, obviously, across the street, keeping a low profile, just kind of watching.
Before we get up, like up into like the facility and whatnot, is there like other buildings around this or whatnot?
Quite a few others.
Are they accessible?
It doesn't look like anybody's guarding the door. You don't know. You haven't walked up and tried the door.
I say before we start like rolling into it, over the pack. Okay, everybody come together on me. We need to go over some pack strategy here real quick, guys.
Okay.
So everybody does that, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
So that would require the rest of the people actually saying something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I just said something.
Okay. Good. Everybody rallies up. I start looking around, and what do you think, Dark Song? Can you get into one of these buildings and cover us while we move?
I look around. Would I be able to do so?
There are plenty of buildings that you can get into that have various vantage points. All depends on where you're trying to go.
My question real quick
That
here.
all depends on where you want to go in.
If you go into the front door, there's plenty of buildings in the front of it that you could snipe targets.
I make a little, like, in the ground real quick with my claw. I make a little diagram of the building. I say we should be going back over here, as I know that's where Wolf last was.
Well, there's a spot where I could pick enemies off from the front.
The
That
location
might also be kind of a distraction.
the location he's saying, from what you can see, mind you, you're on one area. You guys haven't wandered around the building to see anymore. You're just basically standing in one spot and kind of looking around. You don't know if you can have access to where the back area is. You don't know if I mean, you can get on top of a building and hope for the best.
But
You
we don't
risk
know.
there's the chance of being seen.
How far away is the building? My question is how far away is the building from another building? Like, say, for instance, to the right, How far away are they? Are they like a couple feet? Are they a couple?
You're asking if you can jump buildings.
Yeah.
If you're going to try and jump onto the top of the building you guys are trying to get to, no, you can't. It's too far away from the closest buildings. If you're
With my hair,
asking,
would I be able to?
it would be a push. The difficulty would go up, but yes, you would be able to.
Yeah, I'm
If you,
good.
if you succeed, yeah. Air's leap is the only thing that's going to give you that jump, that edge.
We're not trying to jump
I got
onto
my
the top of the
crossbow
building.
out.
But you would be the only one there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. The only idea is to possibly have Adrian covering us because she's got the biggest sniper rifle.
Yep. And actually, it has a scope and everything too, but it probably only works as a regular scope now. But I can still look through it.
And thus mine does the same, but it's a smaller
Which,
sniper.
funny enough, actually, seeing as I do have this here and we can see the building, correct?
Yes.
I am going to take a look through the scope at the top of it.
Oh,
Skim it over the top and just look through the scope if I can see anything.
can you see it better? Like if you got a vantage point on the back with the
Hey.
scope?
You see a raven.
Oh, hey, well, I know that
Kind of
we
looking
need to
around.
move around.
Other than that, you could get onto the roof if you have a way to get there, but it doesn't look like there's an access to the building from the
To
roof.
the building from the roof, right?
What do you see, Adrian?
Oh, well, I see Jojo the bird here.
Hey,
And
can I see Jojo the bird?
If you look, yes. He's not subtle about it. It's daytime. Well,
I'm trying to make eye contact with him and like doing one of the like because I'm still lupus. Like, hey,
you
come over
see him.
Come over here, you stupid bird.
You see him fly off back around, and then you hear him coming behind you guys. He didn't want to beeline right for you guys in case anybody was looking. Hey, look, we're over here. Hello.
hey guys, how's it going?
He
Staying
lands.
super low to the ground, I go to Hamid.
I'm already in Glabro because I need to have a hold on my weapon.
If you're in any Hamid form, the only two forms anybody should be in right now is lupus or Hamid. Be small.
Number one is still in lupus, but he's a little distance off. He's keeping an eye on things, so I'm keeping you informed.
Fine, I'll be in Hamid with my sniper rifle then.
I posed this question to JoJo. You've had a bird's eye view. You've had a better look at everything in the facility than we have. Is there a building in which my beta could take perch and cover us from? And I point to the small diagram in the ground, in the earth that I just made with my claw a couple minutes ago.
He shakes his raven head.
There's no. You're fucked!
He actually shakes his head.
Ka, you're fucked!
He's got a sense of humor.
JoJo, your type is very wise in the ways of sneaking.
He shifts to human because he shifts to human because you started to sit there trying to answer you, bird, and calls to be a little loud.
Much better. What is your take on the situation? Have you seen anything that we should know about as far as egress on this facility?
Besides the giant hole in the atmosphere that seems to be sucking all kinds of, for lack of a better term, energy, power from it. Or the strange new beings that have appeared suddenly and are wandering around.
Strange new beings?
Making some weird chants and then touching somebody, and I don't get it.
New beings.
He points.
Okay, I look. Oh.
As you all look, you see what looks like Oh, well, there's no better description. It looks human. Uh, Seems kind of dazed. Yep. Doesn't seem like it's all there just because of the way it's walking. Uh, you see it walk up to one of the BSDs. You hear chanting. In case yours is active, Adrian, you don't understand a single fucking word of it. See him touch. You see him draw, actually on the arm, just with his finger, by the way. See him draw the fleur-de-lis, and then you see it glow, and then you just kind of see the being just. And as he does that to each one, you notice the ones who have been touched seem to have his kind of look.
Terrifying. Out of character, I have a good idea what that is. In character, with my 0 rating in occult, which I should really fucking change. I have no idea who this. I'm open to input on what the hell that is, my friends.
Friends.
We got 2 in occult.
Which is more than I have. How the fuck do you
Just
have
maybe
two in
time
occult?
energy. You can roll it if you want, but I'm going to tell you right now, you don't have a fucking clue what he's doing.
Looks like a mage.
But unlike any mage you've ever seen before, because even those who have seen mages, Earthbound that is, no, they don't do that. Or you're assuming they don't, but since you guys have never run into a mage, you don't know.
God damn it. We need to get into this place.
As you guys are continuing to watch the house, you see a figure step out. He's got red hair, a red color to his skin. He's wearing a red outfit. As he walks out, you notice everybody in the front kneels before him.
This is not good. But, boy, I'm really happy we're not a pack of weasel.
Oh, yeah, that would be terrible. Show no fear. Yep, just run in. Go for it. Go in for the kill. Don't run away.
Well, I actually get down low to the ground and I shift to Hamid.
By the way, John,
Adrian's already got her go
before you shift, John, the last second you notice that the gentleman who just walked out looks in your direction.
Oh no! Hey, Adrian, take the shot.
But you don't see anybody moving. He just looked over in your direction.
Adrian, take the shot.
Fine, I will pop off. I will take an A. I'm guessing he means that the red figured thing. Is that what you mean, the red figured guy, Josh?
No. Hold your fire.
I'm aiming while he's telling me to hold my fire. I will aim, that way I can have my... If he does call the shot, it'll be reduced. I'm aiming. That's all I'm doing.
These BSDs...
Out of character, did I do something wrong?
No.
No.
Like I said, you were just shifting, and right before, since you had wolf sight activated, that's the only reason why you saw it specifically.
Mm.
They can just barely see an outline, and they saw his head turn, but it's a big area. Who knows? He may have just been looking over his subject. You never know.
Unless you say something.
But you saw specifically him look in your direction, almost as if he could see you.
Okay, and I actually kind of go up to Harold, and Harold...
You don't really have to go far.
Oh, okay. And I let him know. I let him know that the guy in the red actually looked our direction, or as I should say, my direction.
I look at you and go, first I give you a bit of a stern look, and I say, over the pack link. I say that. I say over the pack link. When we are trying to be sneaky and quiet, use the pack link only. And I do this in real life. I go. And I look at, that's when over the pack link I tell Adrian, what do you see in your sights there?
I'm aiming and looking.
As you look, you can now see he's got red reptilian eyes, and he's wearing some strange symbol. But you notice that he's giving orders to the BSDs and the abominations that are now marked.
He has creepy ass red, almost lizard-like eyes.
And he points in your direction.
Oh,
I look
he's
at
totally
you.
pointing at us, and he's ordering the dancers and
I look at JoJo.
abominations.
Whatever if you're
I keep
good
my
in-
focus on this with the rifle, by the way, as I'm talking. I'm still
Yes,
aiming and concentrating.
I look at JoJo. If you're good in a fight at all, do what you can do. And as I turn back,
So Joshua goes, hey, I'm ops, man. I don't get into fights.
well then, you may want
If
to.
I had to, I will, but we don't do fights. He's just a raven, flies up. About mid-flight, you see something appear out of thin air, strike him, and he goes straight down.
Shit.
That's not good. All right, these are obviously aggressors. Now,
I'm waiting for the call.
Adrian, take the shot.
How many turns did you say I've had to focus? Because that lowers the difficulty.
In the amount of time that we've talked and like the JoJo flying off and whatnot, that's like probably about 3 turns.
Yeah, give or take.
So it goes down to a diff 4?
Mhm.
Okay.
Like it's gonna do anything.
X firearms.
If it does, that's fucking awesome. But I've got a bad feeling about this one, guys.
And you just told me to do the shot, so here it is.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, well, I only have 2 6... Yeah. No, sorry.
1.
No, because it did
No,
diff
diff
4.
four.
So I have 2 successes.
Okay.
2
Roll your
hit.
damage. Roll your damage.
Okay, so 7, 8, 9.
What is your damage on that sniper rifle, Halls?
It's 7 plus the 2 makes it 9. So, 2.
Okay. As you go to the fire shot, you see him move his hand. You see one of the BSDs just take that round into the chest.
Oh, well, hey, one less BSD, right? Right?
With
I
2
don't look
damage?
too
No.
impressed. Yeah, I don't look too impressed.
Well, now you've just pissed him off.
Is it
You
safe
see him
to assume there's a bunch of BSDs running at us now?
No. There's a couple moving in JoJo's direction. You, Adrian, since you're still watching him, you see him do this. You guys are all now stuck. You cannot move. You got some
Frozen in
weird.
position.
You have a weird, sticky substance holding you down.
So we can't run away, but I could still fire my gun.
Well, yeah, because you're in the position, yeah.
Do it. Kill him.
I'm going to.
Legolas, kill him. Oh, wait, sorry. Wrong game.
But the diff doesn't go down because I'm... I suppose I'm still technically aimed at him, but it doesn't go down.
No,
But you can't readjust.
Right.
you would have to refocus that all way over. You're almost in
I'm
a
just
snapshot
doing it.
now.
I'm just doing it, so it's diff 7. Oh, but hey, fancy that. At diff 7, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to hit.
Wow.
I would save time and energy. Your next shot, you kill the BSD because he hasn't moved it.
It's a good point.
Oh, so I don't have to roll my damage?
No, we're just going to say you killed him. Now you see a floating, dead BSD hanging there. Well, actually, he's back in. Oh yeah, he's back in Hamid form now.
Oh, well, he's 100.
You do see
Oh.
one of the BSDs just grab the what looks like a net that poor JoJo's stuck in and walk back. And now you guys see several BSDs standing over you.
Over us, huh?
Yeah, we can't move at all.
You can't run away.
Shit.
Am I able to reach for my knives and try to throw it at their throats?
You can't move. Your entire body is stuck. For those who have played D&D, it is called web.
I used the Force?
Is that your final answer?
Are you sure?
My crossbow was cocked and ready.
But we're stuck.
You're stuck.
Can't move.
Unless you actually had it pointed and aimed, there's not much you can do.
The only reason that Adrian was able to do it,
And she-
fire again, is because she's already in fucking position.
Yep.
She got stuck with her finger on the trigger. Oh, gnarly. Well, golly, how many BSDs are there?
8.
8? Well,
Actually,
this is-
there are 4 BSDs and 3 abominations, and then 1 of that stoner-looking dude. Now that you see him up close, his eyes are definitely glazed over.
Neat.
The mark on him is glowing red, as
It's-
well as on everybody else.
So it would be pretty safe to say that we're in mortal peril right now, right? Okay. I'm gonna call on Raccoon.
You see the web start to dissolve.
Yes!
Excellent.
Only problem is, because it's dissolving slowly, you see a big, very big black fist start knocking everyone out. John, you're first to go unconscious. Mystic,
No.
you're next. Adrian, Mystic,
Do I have a chance?
Trigger Happy goes third. You have a chance to make one move and one move only.
Well, okay. It might
I'll
be.
give-
It might
I'll
be.
give- I will
might
give
be-
everybody one chance to do one thing.
I'm going to try and if I can at like an increased dip or something, I'm going to try and pull the lightsaber and like turn it on as I swing it at the same time. It'd be tantamount to like swinging a sword drawing out of as you draw it out of the scabbard.
Difficulty 9.
Ooh.
I'm fucking gonna. I have this gun in my hand. I might as well try to fucking shoot somebody.
I'm gonna drop a willpower.
I am going to tell you have very little movement. Not a lot right now. He hasn't dissolved the whole thing yet.
At least is one of my arms free.
Going for it.
Slightly, you can make a little movement, but not much. Like, it's going to take everything he has if he can make that move.
Wolf, this is for you, little buddy.
You can try and pull a knife and maybe try and attempt to cut it real quick and get a stab in before you get punched in the head.
That's what I was actually gonna think about. Was trying to grab a knife
All right,
and try to slice the thing, and try my best to slice his throat before he punches me.
All right, well, thankfully for you, Harold manages to move just enough in here.
3,
And-
because I dropped a willpower at the same time.
And some of the webbing is actually released, and you see a stump of a black spiral's arm get returned because you just managed to catch him just right. Now everybody has a little more freedom of movement, but you still only have one turn because you are still outnumbered.
Well, is it a niche?
No, we're just going to do a quick round because honestly, you guys are all going to get unconscious. I'm just giving you a chance to at least put up a little bit of a
Defend yourself.
No. No.
Well, I'm gonna
before
shoot
you
at
become
somebody
dead.
that's here. Preferably one of the abominations.
Okay. You get one shot. Make it count. Mystic, what do you do?
Oh, hey, I got one to hit.
Roll it.
Yeah, I'm still not seeing your
And 1, 2,
dice
3,
on it.
4 damage.
Okay.
I can
All right,
see
you
'em.
manage to put a hurt on one of them.
Sweet.
I'm aiming my crossbow at the same one and shooting.
Roll it. I'm just going to say you all are targeting the same BSD, just if nothing else, to take one out of the picture. You got Stumpy, who's still bleeding. Well, not bleeding because the lightsaber cut that off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm telling you right now, Holly, you missed. He moved.
No, I had said that beforehand.
Oh, I thought you were
So,
just...
yeah, that's why I was like,
Poor
oh.
guy.
Well, actually, you shot him, but he just seemed to not be bothered by it. But she's going to fire at him, too, so fuck it.
I attacked that one too. But Christina's got the attack now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it'd be John, so he can get his move done.
I said I did 4 damage.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Oh, well, that staggered him a little. That was one hell of a crossbow.
And since that staggered him a little bit, and I'm probably pretty close to him, am I correct?
Close enough to do one strike.
Okay. Like I said before, I grab my dagger, slice the web, and try to slice his throat.
Difficulty 9.
Called shot.
Called shot, and you're nowhere near his throat.
Oh,
By the
damn.
way,
He
By
just
the
got
way-
hit by a crossbow. He's got knocked back. The most you'll be able to do is get his leg. So even if you fail to hit him, if you get at least one success, I'll assume you hit his leg, which could be useful because then he'll be at your in within reach, and then you guys
Okay.
get to get one more turn. But let John finish his.
Okay, so what do I roll?
Knife is a strength +2, if I'm correct.
strength 1.
Oh, strength +1. To
Yes.
hit, you have to roll Dex and melee.
Are you using the knife or are you throwing the knife?
I'm using the knife.
Dex melee.
Dex melee. Yep.
Okay. 3 dex and melee is... Oh, that's 6 of those puppies. Oh, I'm loving this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Difficulty 9. Oh, I've got 1 success.
Strength +1 for damage.
Strike +1, so that would be 2. I
You only
think.
have 1 strength?
No, all strength plus damage. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, holy shit, you're a weak get. Holy crap. I mean, I know they
Sorry
called you
about that.
top, but Jesus.
So that'd be 5. I'm sorry.
Holy God.
Everybody starts with 1 in strength.
My dice pool for damage right
Oh, and
now.
what's the thing for it?
6.
I got 4 of them in there, pup.
He goes down. And a good thing and a bad thing. He blows up.
Ew.
Good news, he blew up. And his acid blood gets onto everything, including his fellow people.
Oh, great.
So they're all screaming in agony because they're hurt. Everybody, make a stamina roll.
Thanks a lot, Dick.
It was going to happen. It was his dying wish.
Hey, Will, there's my damage roll for whatever I swung at next.
Okay.
That's
So you get
6.
the next available one.
That'd be 3.
6 damage. Okay, you put hurting on the DSD that's close by.
Whoa.
Yeah. But then all of a sudden, boom.
What's the diff of our stamina?
If otherwise specified, it's always standard.
6. So
I
you
got
get,
one.
take
got
4
2.
damage.
I have 2.
Take 2 damage. Take 2 damage. John, you take 4.
Oh.
What?
No, sorry. Josh and Mystic take 3. Ollie, what did you get?
Got 3.
Take 2.
Sweet.
And I'm being nice. Here's the other
Pencils.
problem.
Why do they hate me?
It's acid.
So it's on us.
Yes.
I'll be right back. I'm going to try and go get a pencil real fast.
I'm just marking mine on my sheet, or on a separate sheet, because I only have a pen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
See how fast that was?
7. Right? Fucker.
For those who don't have a character sheet available, put you down. All depends, either -1 or -2.
Yeah, I've got my
Yeah.
sheet.
In what, willpower or?
In any roll you make,
I'm drop.
-2?
whatever damage you took.
I'm dropping a rage to ignore a wound penalty.
Okay. By the way, the acid will continue to eat through your skin until you get it off.
Yeah, that's awesome.
How do you get acid off your skin?
Water.
And guess what? You're still frozen. Well, you have a little movement. You each have one more move to make, and then you're done. Because while you guys were fighting these guys, Big Man was coming. But you weren't paying attention.
None of this will end. This will not end well.
Hey, you took out 1. You got 7 left. And 1 is badly hurt because of lightsaber attack. He's 3 from dying. I'll leave it at that.
So we all get another turn. And it's -2 to dice pool automatically.
For all your dice rolls. All depends on how much damage you took.
Well, I took 2, so.
Unless you do what I did and drop a rage to ignore wound penalty. Good idea.
For
Is
everyone
that a
involved.
resist pain thing, though?
Well, then I might as well drop.
No. It resist pain lets you do it automatically and it lasts for an entire scene. The dropping a rage to ignore a wound penalty works per turn.
Is there any water?
Yeah,
around
I
it?
will drop a rage. Fuck it.
There was no water that I saw around us. Was any water described?
Not within close proximity. You guys would have to make a run basically to the Potomac.
Or in the city?
Or the sewer.
Oh,
It's actually pretty close. There is a manhole a little distance away, but I can tell you right now, none of you have that kind of movement. Unless you guys focus more on getting yourself free than you do on taking out the guys around you. Because they're currently distracted by acid eating their skin as well.
Are they really? Are the BSDs really that worried about being acid eaten?
The BSDs aren't. The abominations, however, are. And the dude who is a zombie, for lack of a better term.
I've got nothing.
I'm going for the manhole cover.
Fuck yeah, I'm with Mystic on this one.
yeah, I'm gonna use my last thing to cut myself free and get to the manhole.
Dex Athletics, everyone, difficulty of 8.
I'm doing the same thing as well. I was waiting for everybody else to talk.
Dropping a willpower.
I'm gonna take a swipe. I'm gonna take a swipe at my feet with the lightsaber and Luke Skywalker myself out of this and hope that there's not a fucking Hoth monster on the other side of this fucking sewer.
Right, so at a -2 diff, I got 4 dice.
Dex Athletics, you said what?
Difficulty 8. You guys are trying to fight a pull of a magical item that
So I've got 4.
spell. And then whatever
I got
penalty.
3 successes.
I'm dropping a willpower.
I got 3 with my willpower.
And I'm dropped to willpower also.
Ooh. Oh. I got
I've got 2 with my willpower.
Lightning reflexes is not counting, is it?
Yes, it will.
Ooh, I get to
Because
reroll 1.
Because you have to move fast. Because you don't really have much of a choice. It's either
So I'm at 2.
you guys fought, and it's the fight or flight syndrome. You guys fought, you're losing, and you know that if you keep this up, you will die. So now it's flight.
We're not gonna do them. We do Gaia no good dead.
Correct.
Fall back. I say that over the pack link. Fall back. Everybody make for the manhole cover. Fall back.
Okay. Everybody manages to just get enough free to start moving.
Yay.
I'm
Unfortunately,
dying,
you guys,
sucker.
you guys weren't paying attention since Adrian was the first to say it. She runs smack dab into the big guy in red.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, take a swing at him.
And it's like you just hit a brick wall.
With the lightsaber?
No, I'm talking about when she died.
Oh.
I, like,
She was-
went to
She was
go
diving
get out.
for it, and all
I
of a sudden,
ran right.
Yeah.
Oh, great. It was like hitting a brick wall, huh? Are you gonna have me roll my stamina too? See if I survive hitting a brick wall.
Well, both you and Mystic went headfirst into it. So yes, you have to roll stamina to make sure you don't take any damage. Because
Colleen, when are you gonna learn to shut up?
he didn't move.
What? What?
Difficulty what?
I'm not
Silk
gonna.
is always 6.
Yeah, still 6.
Then I've got 4.
You made it. You're fine.
Three.
It just-
I got 3.
It just, yeah, it just hurt.
Ow.
You're gonna have a headache. Both of you are gonna have a little headache. Harold and Kenny, as you see them two bolt, you notice they stop dead, and then as you look, because you guys are, it was just immediate reaction to everybody run, you actually trip over them and land face first in front of them.
Who? I fell?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you guys, it's immediate flight. You're not even paying attention. You just know there's a manhole cover there. Let's go that way. So you started to go that way, and then next thing you know, those two tripped, like what it looks like, and then you're like, oh fuck! I
Oh,
will
so they
give
don't
you-
see him?
I want to jump over them.
They don't
and
see
take a-
you.
Oh.
Alright, I get it. I'm not gonna
Picture it.
try and freaking make it any worse. Hey, I fall because the plot says so.
Let's leave it at this. Imagine all of you are in a life or death situation.
No, I get
Really
it.
fucking paying attention to what's around you at that
No,
point,
no,
other
no,
than
you're
just
right.
running like hell. That's why everybody
You're
ran.
focused, yep.
That's why y'all kind of too focused on the manhole and not focused enough on what's around you. You guys fall in front of him.
Can we kind of shake it off and like keep moving?
Nah.
Get out or around
Yeah,
him?
but he's standing in front of you.
I would like to put my lightsaber into him and make him hurt a lot.
You see him grab your lightsaber, you hear something, and it shatters.
No!
Well, while he's doing that, I'm running to the side to see if I can't get around him.
You see an
Gotta get
abomination. You see an abomination standing on the manhole.
Oh dear Lord!
He smiles, his big toothy grin.
Am I at this guy's feet right now?
Yes. You just watched his poor little toy get destroyed.
Okay, is his feet what is his feet like, just fleshy, or what kind of shoes is he like, full of brick, or what does this guy truly look like?
He looks human.
I'm gonna be a dick, pull out my other dagger, and literally plant that fucking dagger in his foot.
Roll it.
Dex athletics, is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Fair warning, all of you are going to suffer for this move.
Ah, shit. Why did I even say anything?
Everybody get your stamina rolls ready.
Well, yeah. Listen.
6. I might as well go out with a bang. I'm going to use both of my daggers and put them in both of his feet.
Oh, great. Double the pleasure, double the fun. Awesome.
Well, if I'm going to get my ass kicked, I might as well just go out with a fucking bang. Difficulty 6, that would be 2 successes. 3 successes, sorry.
John, turn on your mic.
I can hear him.
No, I said turn down.
I can too.
It's like really loud.
Oh, I thought he said turn on. I was like,
Like
what?
everybody else is at a perfect low, like, but John's like, whoa, dude!
I'll adjust him a little. Alright, go ahead, John.
I'm at 3 successes right now.
Roll your damage.
3 damage. 3 plus damage. Let's see. What would damage be? I forgot.
3 plus your
plus
strength.
1.
3 plus 1.
Plus 1. Strength plus 1 plus successes. Oh wait, are we doing the W20 rule where it's where it's only successes over 3?
Okay, how about we just make this easy? You go to stab his shoes, the knives break, and you hear the clang of metal. Then the next thing you feel is something hits you hard. Everybody roll your stamina.
There's mine.
Got 2.
2 on mine.
Let me see what I have in stamina. Hold on.
Everybody take 4 points. Until John rolls his.
Hey, I'm at incap.
You're
I'm
unconscious.
Three.
I'm 1 above in cap. Could you imagine that? This stubborn bitch, you can't knock me
Oh,
out.
you gotta
I
be
hate
fucking
being
kidding
knocked
me.
out.
gotta be
John,
fucking
you go
kidding me.
unconscious. By the way, he just cast a magic missile, and at his level, it's 15 bolts. Be nice. He actually would have killed you.
What? He's casting magic missile. Who is this asshole?
This is Star, a red dragon.
Fucking dragons.
Yeah.
He can suck my
And every one around,
lollipop.
and every one of them around him is a slave of his. He draws his power. He draws his power from them.
Super awesome.
Yeah, this was the oopsie that I was mentioning. They made
I feel like a dumbass.
So you guys are all unconscious. I'm just going to make it easy. Everybody's unconscious. And Holly, you looked up briefly like, that didn't hurt. Whack!
That didn't hurt. That didn't hurt.
Because I can see Adrian going, that didn't hurt, bitch. Wow.
No, she wouldn't have said that, but she'd have been like, she probably would have been like, oh good, I'm not unconscious.
And since you moved, obviously it didn't work for him. Whack!
Right?
It did. Everybody wakes up. The good news is you guys are all fully healed.
Bad news.
You're in a cage.
Hooray!
Oh, fuck this shit.
I start go-go dancing.
If he starts go-go dancing, seriously, I'm not even fucking kidding me. I don't care if you're the alpha, I'm punching you in the dick.
Roll it, Holly.
Oh no!
Hey, well,
He
fancy
said he started
that.
go-go dancing. I'm sorry.
Dex roll. Hey, that's 7. That's 7 dice there.
Yeah,
In
expectations.
Hamid,
Now you're back to full health, so no penalties.
right?
Dodging. Fuck
Oh
you,
shit! I
dodging.
had my last roll up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my!
You're gonna have to
I have 3 successes.
roll your dodge, Josh. Beat 3.
Is he even expecting it?
Yes.
Even if he is go-go dancing, he is gonna watch you go, oh, you fucking whack! You needed to clear your dice, Josh, because there's
Yeah, I'm looking
way
at-
too many dice.
I'm looking at the bottom 6 here.
I'm just
So
totally
I've got
wondering if
1,
there's like a
2,
stripper pole.
3, 4. I've got 4 to start. Lightning reflexes for that last 10.
You missed. She missed you. She went to swing, and you just were like, ha ha, I'm still go-go dancing.
No, I stopped. Okay, enough of that. Really. What the fuck is all this? Is everybody okay? Are you all well?
Fine.
Fine. Oh, to
So
the
what kind of?
extent.
We're in a cage. What kind of cage?
Please say Rusty. Please say Rusty.
It looks like a steel cage, not
Is it
rusty.
Rusty? Oh! Gonna break my Rusty cage. Sorry.
I'm impatient and I just start shaking the fucking bars.
They don't move.
No.
Dark Song, calm yourself. There's nothing that we're not gonna just break right out of here. We need to keep our focus.
The good news is you see Cash and JoJo in a cell right across the way from you guys.
Well,
Bad news is you see a stake through Cash's heart.
Well, that can't be good. No.
How close is JoJo to Cash's cage?
He's
Are they in the
the
same
cage
cage?
with- Yep, he's in the cage with Cash, which is why he hasn't pulled the fucking thing out yet.
Okay. Hey!
He waves.
Ragabash? Little Ragabash man?
look
What gifts do you have?
Josh is talking to you.
You are the
what-
Ragabash.
Yes, I am. What gifts do I have?
At least she didn't call you pup.
I don't even think I gave myself any gifts on this one.
What?
What?
Hold on.
You have to. You get 3 automatically.
Okay.
Let's see here. Scent of running water.
Ain't gonna do you shit good.
No.
Nope.
You got 3 to begin with, at least.
Oh, crap.
You get 2 left. Not sure that's one of your gifts.
I'm trying to think.
John, do you have a character sheet?
I do. I have it right here in front of me.
Why don't you have gifts on it?
Because I wasn't sure how to do the gifts part.
So why didn't you ask?
I was trying to.
She was...
For any of those looking around, it looks like you're in a very large cavern. You now realize that both your cages are sitting on top of very large gold piles.
Gold piles, huh?
And as you look all around you, there are gold gems. You name it, they're there. You actually see in the middle of all of it is a pillar with a silver burning flame that is just floating in midair.
Who the hell
Boy,
is tapping?
John,
Sorry.
Yeah, that would be John tapping.
I look around and I go, wow.
And red
Or-
dragons are the biggest treasure hoards, by the way.
Yeah, I look around and go, wow. Perpetuating stereotypes. By the way, side note, just a little funny thing. If anybody ever puts Sharpie on your monitor, you can erase it off. That's what I've been doing. Like when I sit here, you look at me like I'm being really close to the monitor. I'm erasing Sharpie from my monitor. It's awesome.
You know, magical eraser will take it off a lot of things too.
Yep. Nope, I'm impatient.
Oh,
Sorry. I don't care what the alpha says. I'm shaking the bars. I'm impatient.
Can
It
I
annoys
break?
the piss out of me.
Go
Can I
ahead.
break my razor claws and see if I can't use them to do some damage to the bars?
Try.
Okay.
As you go to activate the gift, the bars glow blue. It doesn't work.
Dark Song, that is enough. These are clearly some sort of supernaturally enhanced enclosures. I highly doubt that brute force alone is going to do a lick of good against all of these. I mean, they're holding him, for Pete's sake, and I point at Cash. We need to just calm down and maintain our focus and
My answer is a low, irritated growl.
be ready for opportunity to present itself. Because it will not do so twice, I'm certain.
You
Can I
hear
shift the
lots.
chronos?
No. Blocks all abilities.
A low, irritated growl and pacing. What I'm good at.
All of you hear lots of gold rustling.
Lots of gold rustling.
Something wicked this way cometh.
Very good. The next thing you see is a large taloned arm, or lack of a better term, that is bigger than the cage you are in.
Hey, look, it's Smaug.
Can I reach out of the cage?
Star, asshole! And his voice echoes through the cave.
I actually did say that.
No. You gotta be careful, told you.
Can I reach out of the cage?
Sure, if you want.
Please keep all arms and legs in the cage until the ride is over.
I'm grabbing for the gold underneath the cage.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not a ragbash. Can't say it out loud.
Star. Very well, Star.
He cranes
What
his
do you-
massive head, and as it lowers and stares you dead in the eyes, you see a scar running from the top of his forehead down. And
Did you
it
say
goes
Star or Star?
star.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The scar is in the shape of a star.
Star has a scar. That's a star. Got it.
That's how he got his name. That and many other reasons.
What is it you want of us?
Your planet.
Deal. Let us out and let me draw up the deed for you.
Really?
He just snorts, and you can feel his hot breath as it goes through the cage.
I'm unflapped.
He rears his head back. You hear an intake. You see over in the cage with Cash and JoJo. You see
No.
You see him blow fire into it. The cage itself melts, and everyone in it is dead.
Bye, Cash and JoJo. We barely knew ya.
Is my point made? I don't need your permission, pissant.
But yet, we still stand here alive and unburned by your awesome presence and power.
Over the pack link, I really can't help it. Just shut up! You're making it worse.
You hear him take another intake of breath.
Why are you keeping us alive?
I actually say this over the link. I even keep my mouth shut because I know this guy's going to kill us.
He just exhales. You see smoke billowing out of his nostrils.
That's what I thought. I by the way, I did not respond to either of them or the pack link.
I got that. He just walks away. Bring them the food, is all you hear.
Not fucking eating anything.
Well, I've just proved a point. Whatever reason we are still alive, I'm looking around to each of you now, talking like to the pack. There is a reason.
You see 4 kids, probably about the age of 8, walk over, trays in their hands.
And what's your name, little girl?
They don't say anything, just put the food down. They turn around, walk off.
Do any of them have any familiar facial features or bone markers? They're not. They're not the demon kids of these two.
Nope.
Because that would have been hilarious. Well, does anybody know if this would be poison or not?
Not eating it either way.
Smells good. Smells freshly prepared. Like it's still steaming at top.
Don't trust it. Last time I ate food in a cage, bad things happen. Not fucking eating it.
Made her all paranoid.
I'm literally, if I can, I'm going to take my foot to the edge of the tray and kick it out.
No.
Okay.
As
The
I-
one.
As
you
I
watch her kick her food. There's 4 trays.
oh, there's 4 trays. Okay.
She just kicked her.
Enough of that dark song.
It's okay, because I go right behind her and kick mine over, too.
Both of them have very bad ancestors with cages and food.
I turn around and look at him.
At the same time, nonetheless.
Both of you, keep your heads. We're going
Back
to
off.
leave.
We've had enough trouble with food in cages.
Get over it. This is a now. That was then. We need to keep our strength up. Don't.
Again, I need to keep my
Trusted
sanity.
You're
Don't-
gonna trust these people with your food? Pfft.
They need to keep us alive for some reason.
Well,
Now
if they
listen
need
to
keep
me.
us alive, then this won't be an issue.
As you guys are watching, the cage that Cash and JoJo were in reforms.
With them in it.
Yep.
Are they alive in it?
They look, well, JoJo looks stunned. Cash is still staked.
I look over at JoJo. Listen.
He looks confused. Huh? What?
That's one of the I'm talking to
What
the.
were we?
Listen. Jefferson, try some of the food. We'll see if it's okay. If it's fine, we eat. Because we need to keep our strength up. Do you understand
I don't care who
me?
you are. You're not forcing me to put anything in my body that I don't trust personally.
I'm glad you said body.
I have to ingest it, not you, and I'm not going to ingest it. I
Kenny, do
don't
you eat?
trust these fuckers.
I'm kind of skeptical about it myself because I see what they did. I've never experienced what they did, but I'm
Wow.
not touching
I
it.
never thought that I would be in a pack with such a bunch of cowards. And I take the fistful of my food without utensils and eat it myself. Turn to JoJo and go, JoJo, for the love of Gaia, would you unstake him, please? I've had enough
I'm in the
of
cage
this.
with him, not you. You want me to unstake a very powerful vampire. And do you see any other blood around? Oh, wait, me. Do I look like a blood bag? Fuck you.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't do it either.
Nope.
Ironically, at that same time, you see 2 of the kids from earlier. One sets down a tray of food for JoJo. One sets down what looks like a blood bag. Oh,
Look
okay
at-
then.
There.
He goes, oh, okay, then grabs the steak, pulls it out, tosses in the bag, and then stands the fuck back.
My patience is being tried.
The food tastes good. Just so you know, if you guys wait a few hours, nothing happens.
Oh, look, I'm fine and dandy.
It was actually really good, seasoned well.
Now, as your alpha, I am telling you all, eat and
Already
keep
kicked the
your
tray out.
strength. You can have some of mine.
Don't want it.
Mystic
Two.
growls and shakes their head.
Too bad.
I grab mine and I ask them if they want any of the stuff that I have.
Nope.
I'm telling you, as your alpha.
And I just told you, I don't care who you are. It's my body. I'm not going to ingest it.
You better hope you don't survive this.
Did Did you look at what's outside and what he has working for him?
That's exactly why you need to keep your strength up, you fucking idiot.
Adrian, you see Dracula.
And then there's that asshole!
You see, even though he's wearing a shirt, you see through the shirt the glow of that red fleur-de-lis.
Yes, I do say that. And then there's that asshole! Not even caring about...
And I kind of look at Adrian kind of curiously and says, "What asshole?" I don't know what asshole you're talking about.
Points to the vampire. You see a being who, has obviously seen way too many old school stories about vampires. He is dressed in a cape, cloak, old school outfit, widow's peak, hair slicked back and everything, but even underneath all that, you could see a red glow fleur-de-lis on his arm.
And that wasn't there before. The red glow.
No, you foolish child, it wasn't. Only those who deserve it get that mark. Trust me, better to be the right hand of the devil than in his path. And I don't know if you noticed, this is not one you want to piss off. It's because of me that all of you are still alive, so you better kiss my ass, Adrian.
Oh, and what do you want from us?
I want you all to watch as Star takes his men and converts the entire camp. I want you to watch. I want you to watch as the entire planet gets converted. You are either converted or you die. There are no choices with this one. Where is your precious Gaia now? Turns around, walks away.
I'm flipping him off.
Jaw clenches, but I know he's just trying to taunt us.
I don't care if his back is turned and he doesn't see it, I'm still flipping him off. He's an asshole. I fucking hate this fucking Dracula bastard.
And he just told you he's going to make you guys watch as your entire camp is converted or destroyed.
That's why I said I'm rolling my raid.
Yeah.
Not that it matters, really. I mean, I'm obviously going to be pissed and I can't shift anyway in this cage.
Yeah. You're just really, really pissed off. I don't care if you make it or not. You're just really, really pissed off. You actually feel the change start to happen, and then you see the bars glow, and then you feel it stop. You hear Cash go, "I know that glow. Let me see. Ah, fuck. Took my shit."
Funny thing, yeah, I'm over here muttering fucking Dracula motherfucker asshole, just muttering things under my breath.
These guys are nothing but a bunch of douchebags, aren't they?
You see a guy walk in. No glowing mark. He's blue-skinned.
Blue-skinned?
Got wings coming out of his back.
Dragon? Another dragon?
That's what I'll... Do you say that in character, Holly?
No.
I do. Great. Another dragon. What's your name? Meteor?
He walks over, you hear him say something, he taps the cage with Cash and JoJo in it, you see the glow stop, and you see the door open. Was gonna let you out, but that also ruined it for you. Fuck y'all.
Thanks a lot, asshole!
Cash
Well,
goes. You see Cash and this gentleman have a conversation. He walks over. You hear him say something. Taps the cage. You see it glow. Door opens. You're welcome. Walks off.
I am quite up. I am in your debt. My pack is in your debt. Who are you?
They call me Lothus.
Hello, Lilith?
Lothus. Jesus Christ, you fucking earthlings can never pronounce shit right.
Thank you. And I'm gonna scurry the hell out of the cage.
Yes, we clearly all exit the cage.
Yep.
Yeah.
You actually see him stop, pick up one of the overturned food. Ooh, dragon meat. Starts eating it.
See, told you, just fine.
Good.
It was delicious.
You want some? It's really good.
I actually just grabbed one and just started eating it.
Tastes like...
Chicken.
No, I was thinking...
A little tangier.
Oh, no, you asshole. You see him say something. You see a figure of a bluish dragon kind of just... Oh, you're dead. Me and this guy have a long history. He tosses the food.
Well, if you are aligned against him...
You see him stop, look at a pillar. That's where it went! Anybody want it?
Let's roll.
Yes.
What?
We'll take it.
Points to the pillar with the silver flame.
Sure, we'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I don't even have the ability to explain this to you.
Hey,
I was
you asked
kidding.
if we wanted it.
I was kidding. You take that, you're going to alert him immediately. He's directly linked to it.
He was being sarcastic. I even know sarcasm.
Yes, and my reply was sarcastic to Jeez, oh Pete, everybody. Come on, out of character. The
So
glass
are we
one,
just
we're
gonna
all-
stand here or try to get out of here?
Well, I say that since we clearly owe our lives to Mr. Lothar here.
Lothar, you dick.
Lotharis, Mr. Lowrent.
Lothos.
Is there anything that we can do in assisting you in your history with Mr. Star?
Yeah, stay the fuck out of the way. You are worthless. Jesus. God, I don't even know
You need
cages.
to go warn the cavern.
Good luck getting back to your planet.
Back
What?
to our planet.
What, you think this cave is on Earth? Are you fucking kidding me? And it was never discovered with all the massive technology and all that shit? See, proves the point. All the technology in the world, little fucking brain space, apparently. You guys too focused in that technology shit.
Well, how do we get back?
Let me guess. Star is the reason there's no power on Earth.
No.
Is that you? Do you know?
All I know is that I was told by a very close friend of mine that we had some Earthlings on a different planet that needed to be picked up.
Okay, I'll bite. I don't mean to seem ungrateful or so matter of fact. It's just how I am in stressful situations. How do we get back to Earth?
Hitch a ride on a spaceship. What do you think I'm here for, goofball? Jesus. I don't come into Star's Lair all the time. You know, you don't exactly go into the den of an ancient worm-red dragon and expect to walk the fuck out. If you
Well,
don't have a backup plan, you die.
so how do we...
That little cave right there, if you were to try and get out that door, you would die before you ever got past the gold.
Okay, fine.
He has
What
an
do you
entire
want?
army at his disposal at this point. I'm going to get you out. Just gotta give me a minute. The spell is not exactly easy.
Okay, test. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Can you
Anybody?
hear me?
Yes, and let's see if.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds like a bad Verizon commercial.
He says, I'm going to get you out, you just have to give me time. The spell A is not exactly perfect, and B, I'm not sure where I'm going to put you.
Fine. What can we do to aid you?
Your weapons were taken. You don't see them around, by the way, either. You do see a lot of various other weapons. Swords.
Such as, well, I don't care about the swords. I'm shitty with melee weapons.
I'll
What
grab.
weapons you see?
I will grab a large sword if there's one nearby. Silver, if at all possible.
Josh, remember that challenge you gave me?
No.
You just failed it.
What? I don't
Just picked up a
remember.
weapon.
Okay.
Seeing that he tried to go for the biggest, baddest sword, I try to go for the lightest sword to see if I can actually wield one of those.
Okay, you fine? Yeah, fine. Actually, even his weapon, as big as it looks, you could see him wielding it one-handed pretty easily.
But it's just temporary. I mean, if for a need be, I'm totally going to be keeping a goddamn very attentive lookout for
You do hear, as soon as
my thing.
Harold grabs the weapon, you do hear a chuckle from both of us.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to arm myself. What is funny?
Oh, nothing. You just picked up a cursed item that you're never going to be able to get rid of. Remember that challenge now, Josh?
No, I don't remember that challenge.
I posted a picture of what looked like a coffee pot, and I said maybe I should bring cursed items into the game. You said I dare you. I said, is that a challenge?
Oh.
Uh-oh. You opened your mouth, or I should say you opened your text.
Fine.
Dumbass.
Oh, and by the way, Mr. Big and Badass, both is talking. You also picked up probably one of the most cursed items this planet has ever had. Congratulations.
Well, all right, come on.
I was gonna warn you, but since you seem so eager to pick up a weapon.
At least I was a little bit more careful what I chose.
No, you weren't. You just walked over and
Grab something arbitrarily as well.
grabbed an item too. You
But
just
see, I was
picked
lucky
a different
mine
one.
wasn't cursed. I was lucky mine wasn't cursed.
Yeah, you're lucky, so you weren't careful at all. So, okay, Will, let's get some details. How cursed is it?
It's got the power of the dark god within it.
Sweet.
So he's now Darth Vader.
No.
No, it does mean that it's going to do
The
something.
weird thing is, as soon as he grabs it, it actually shifts to a lightsaber.
Oh no, I love that look.
If he turns it on, it's dark black.
This one has the dark side in him, it does.
Yeah.
He looks over at you, Kenny.
He is.
He's not the only one who picked up one.
Ah, I had to open my fucking big mouth.
So, let me guess. It's...
Adrian, as you notice, Lothos' eyes are a strange, sparkly color. Don't ask.
Kaleidoscopic.
It's just the spell he's using.
So, let me guess, Will. The damn thing has the same stats as Razor Light, but it's cursed!
And it has a mind of its own.
Interesting eyes you have.
The next few days are going to be spent battling wills with a dark god.
Well, it's a good fucking thing I got a willpower of 8.
Okay, how bad is mine?
Yours actually, hmm, by the way, it will work exactly like the light blade, Josh. Same stats and everything, except it chooses when it wants to.
Oh, it chooses when it wants to work.
It's
I'm literally
it's what
putting
they
my hands
classify.
up and not touching anything in this room.
It's what they classify as an intelligent tool. Anything that has a sentient being inside of it is an intelligent item, which means it has a mind of its own, a will of its own, and can do whatever it wants within restrictions. It only shifted to a lightsaber because it thought it was funny as hell because it read Harold's thoughts.
Okay, now how bad is mine? Is it the same?
The good news is, Harold, because you picked up the most powerful one, when it does do damage, it does strength plus 5.
Worth it.
Mhm.
Kenny, yours, just write this down, is a strength plus 2 when it actually does succeed in doing damage.
When it does succeed.
And Josh, I will message you later with the other interesting facts on that blade.
Super awesome. Can't.
So mine's is basically the same as Josh's, but strength plus 2.
It doesn't shift. Stays the same. It's got the spirit of an old evil warrior in it. So you will be fighting a battle of wills as well. If it wins,
Let's
if it-
solve the evil.
you're in a red dragon slayer. An
Yeah,
ancient red dragon.
Dragons are nasty.
They are not friendly, and they don't care. And magical items to them are just toys, so they put them on display in their cases. If you fail your rolls, by the way, you no longer have control of your character for that time.
Gnarly.
Means
Okay,
I get control of the character, and I get to do with it as I please.
Have fun.
Because the being inside the blade will have taken over your body.
Hmm.
Hey,
Welcome-
maybe
Picked it up.
the
Welcome to
hack will
Cursed
actually
Item.
listen to them.
Welcome to Cursed Items.
Yay.
If they do take over, I can tell you right now, friend, they have no friends. They are evil beings. They will kill anyone and everyone who gets in their way, and they won't think twice about it.
Well, it's a good thing that I'm just way cooler than any evil god, so fuck them. I will deal with this forthwith.
I will tell you guys both later about the extra additional. That's all you need to know now. They do seem to be working for you right now.
Hooray!
Yeah, I'm not touching anything in this room.
Good idea.
Lothos, you actually see him pull a sword off of his own hip and toss it to you, Adrian.
Well, if he's tossing it at me, I guess I have to catch it.
He pulled it off his own hip. You literally saw him take it off of his
Right.
belt, holding a sword
Yeah.
he was
Well, if he's
wearing.
throwing at me, I'm not going to let a sword hit.
Good. Do you pull it out and take a look at it?
Yeah.
Whip this
Red.
out.
It's a red blade, and you see it glowing. It's a Dragon Slayer blade. More specifically, a red Dragon Slayer blade, and it has tasted Star's flesh.
Well, I'm going to stick it back in so it's not glowing obnoxiously.
She's gonna stick it back in.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going to take another pause real quick so I can get at least Christina so she can just lay down and not be on camera. Hold on.
Okay, I'm going to go have a smoke while you do that.
I shouldn't have picked up that goddamn sword.
I'm gonna go poop in the sink.
Have fun cleaning that up, Holly. I should have not picked up that damn sword. At first, I was thinking it might be a good thing, and then all of a sudden, it became a bad thing.
Would have been fine if you hadn't said anything. You should know by now. Open your mouth. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
You regret it.
I literally put my foot in my mouth that time.
Wait till you hear Holly's stats.
God, I feel so stupid. I should know better. I've been gaming with you for how long now? I should know fucking better. Oh my god.
You really should have known better.
I know I won't make that mistake ever again.
I will say that, assuming you guys do win your battle of willpowers, doesn't mean it will always work for you. But when it does work, it means your weapons are going to be far more powerful than normal.
How much willpower do I have? That's my question.
Just be glad my character made the unfortunate circumstances at one point in time to pick up a weapon he wasn't aware of. He just saw a really cool sword and he's like, "Oh, cool, check it out," just like you did. And yeah, immediately went into a battle with himself.
Oh.
Yeah, it makes you, the blade he picked up makes you fight yourself. With your power, your knowledge, your strengths, your weaknesses, everything. So he attacked, so he had to fight an exact replica of himself.
So my quick question for you is that knowing that this has, we have to fight willpower, if you will. Do we gain willpower?
No. Well, it depends if you succeed. It's not going to fight you right now because honestly, both blades want to be out of Star's hidey hole, which is the only reason why they're working for you right now. Once you're out, different ballgame. That's when the true test of strengths begins, and test of wills begins.
I just hope I don't kill anybody that's going to be of benefit to our Karen.
You could put the whole Karen in jeopardy with it.
So even if we drop the sword, it'll come right back to us, won't it?
Yep. Unless it proves you wrong.
That's what you get for grabbing random items in a random dragon's treasure room.
Not just any random dragon's treasure room, a red dragon's treasure room.
Yeah, the random red dragon that's about to penetrate every orifice on your body.
Yes.
No.
Holly, just so you know when you begin to use that sword, on any dragon or dragonkin, it is basically, for lack of a better term, do a strength +7 against any dragon.
Are you fucking me?
Dragon Slayer weapons are more powerful against dragon or dragonkin, which, by the way, would work against Lothos if you attack him.
Well,
Attack him! Attack him!
That
Oh,
would
no,
not be
I'm not
good
going
because
to.
he's your only way home.
What I was going to ask Lothos, actually, does this work on people wearing the Red Dragon's mark?
No, they are not official.
Just him.
They are not dragons per se. They are marked to become spawn. They become dragon spawn, and believe me, I'll show you a couple before we leave because we have to go at least through that area. Because I can't cast magic in here. Well, not the kind of magic I want to cast. we would go through there. Yeah. The best way I can put it, I don't know if you guys have ever seen dragons. If not, I will explain it to you. Picture, well, small versions, well, picture versions of me, except they're red.
Mm-hmm.
They tend to take on more draconic features. It is their step to becoming full-blood dragons, which is what Star offers anyone who follows him. He has the ability to turn people into dragons.
Oh.
We have also learned that Star has another neat little feature that makes him all the more deadly. That he turns them into spawn for a very specific reason. They become dragons. Once he does his ritual and pulls their heart out and eats it, he gains their power. The more dragons he eats, the more powerful he becomes. The older the dragon he eats, the more power he has.
So he's pretty much a very powerful motherfucker.
So he's basically making his own food and making his own power.
Bingo. He is one fucked up individual, but it's who he is.
Cute.
Yeah, he's a huge pain in the ass, trust me. We kicked him off our planet, and apparently he found his own.
I keep looking around the room. I'm keeping an eye on these if there's entrances. Keeping an eye on doors.
You see a bunch of various other branches off from this. And now that you actually get to look a little more, yeah, this room is probably the size of DC. It's not a small guy.
Oh god.
He's not a small dragon.
No.
His talons are bigger than you guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really don't want to fuck with this guy.
He's very old. Very nasty. Lithos has had many run-ins with him, all well played out, and Lithos barely managed to survive every encounter.
Right.
Including being a ping pong ball between two dragons. That was fun.
Ping
One
pong.
was Star. Yeah, one was Star, one was his dragon mount, which
Ugh. We should probably get the fuck out of here while we can.
like I said, I need to get to a better area so we don't end up holding too much with us.
All right.
Let's go. He starts walking.
Follow him.
You follow.
See him lift his hand up. You see him whisper something. You see a little silver streak go pew. I have scouts out right now. They're keeping an eye on things. I just want to make sure we have a safe passage.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You see him turn around. You hear him say something as you're walking on the gold. You no longer hear yourself walking on gold.
Huh.
Interesting.
There. We don't need you guys making a lot of noise, aka shut the fuck up.
Yep.
You guys, dead quiet, passed by various alcoves and stuff. In one, Adrian, he points to a group of what look like red versions of himself. You notice they all have a mark.
I'm gonna kick my gift again and see if I can listen in on any conversations.
Do you speak Draconic?
Hey, it doesn't hurt to...
You do hear them talking, you don't hear what they're saying.
Okay.
It's a bunch of fucking Cthulhu-esque, weird, draconic tongue of theirs.
It takes you, what you're gathering is probably about several hours to wind through the cave.
Okay.
System.
I'm hungry. How long is this cave? Are we there yet? This is ridiculous.
Can I feed him to the dragon?
Please.
Wait, is Lothos saying that?
Yes.
I just kind of look at him and smirk.
Oh my god. How do you put up? Never mind.
None of you.
I lean forward and whisper, "It's not easy."
None of you have a sense of humor.
You guys eventually get out some, which are gathering a back door to the cavern system. There you see a few people. You see a couple elves dressed in odd outfits. You see their bows are knocked and ready. You see their parents.
Red dragons.
They nod.
Elves.
You see them nod to Lothos. Told you, it's scouts. Just
Red dragons. Blue dragons. Elves. Where the hell are we?
Except we're
Freaking.
on another planet.
Yeah, are we on planet Gygax?
Planet what?
Oh, he's got a sense of humor. Oh, look at him.
Seriously, this is all too conveniently parallel to D&D. I look around the group. What? I was a nerd when I was a kid.
He stops.
You still
So is
are.
being a shifter.
Touche.
Really, how do you guys put up with him?
I'm starting to get the impatient look on my face.
Nice. I love that.
You guys, they kind of form a circle around you. You notice two of the elves run off a bit of ways. You guys start making your way. As you guys finally get out of this mountain range, you see a fucked up planet. There's a lot of barren land. You can see off in the distance volcanoes erupting.
I can see why someone like this asshole would like a place like this.
As you get far enough away, it takes another several hours. You run into a small encampment of people, all kind of dressed similar to the elves. All right, you can put your swords away. We're in, lack of a better term, friendly territory.
Mm-hmm.
I can see what I can do about your swords, you two gentlemen, but I'm not promising anything.
I would of course insist on aiding any efforts you made in combating this curse. I was the one who was foolhardy enough to just grab something in the lair of a red dragon without forethought.
You and your buddy both did the same.
He's a pup. I should have known better.
By the way, in case you're curious, we haven't designated this planet with a name yet, other than Star's World. And that's because it is his.
Yep.
Star World!
So, does Star actually have eyes everywhere in this world, if you don't mind me asking?
It's his world. Need I say?
I'm
Well,
sure
it's-
he sees everything.
This encampment is the one area that is protected, and that's because some of these individuals that kind of look like me, well, not physically, but have clothes like me, we've cast some very powerful spells to ensure that Star can see us. However, the problem is that also draws Star's attention. So we will not be staying here long. While they are working on getting the portal open, I will work on your weapons and see what I can do. Actually, hey, Corinne, come here for a minute.
Corinne. Always like that name.
You see a female wearing a white outfit. You see a strange symbol, and in the background, you actually see a white spider web. Can you see what you can do about fixing these two cursed items so they're not cursed anymore, since you're the more unique of us? You can do it, but I know I can, but actually I don't feel like it.
Uh-oh. The GM's talking to himself.
It's because I do have a character.
I'm listening.
She goes, fine. Give me the weapons.
I hand her my weapon.
See, therein lies the crux.
She takes it.
I try to hand it over to her. I'm betting mine doesn't.
Nope. She looks at yours. You see her wave her hand.
Help the boys first.
I didn't fucking pick it up.
I try to hand her mine, see what she can, if she can grab mine or not.
It does kind of fight you a little bit. You actually feel your arm trying to pull back. You see her walk over, grab it, and then you feel the tension ease, and she just pulls it out of your hand. Oh, a tough one, huh? You see her just kind of toss it. You notice it just floats in midair. How about we give it a little dose of this? You see a white glow around the blade. Sprinkle of that. You just see it start to spin. Oh, this was a tough one. It's fun. I can change it a little bit, but you're still going to be in there without destroying the blade itself. Do what you can. Alright. Make you a little more pliable to the wielder's commands. She just grabs it out of midair as it spins. Hands it back to you.
I take it. I don't grab it out of your hand, but I just take it.
She walks over to yours, Harold.
I believe you'll probably just have to hold on to it with me. And I hold it out to her.
She just touches it. You could see it shock her. You could actually see her grip it tighter, and you could see, like, black arcs going through her arm. You see her concentrate. You see a white glow just radiate from her arm and then around the blade and then through your arm. Whew. That hurt a little bit. Let it go while you have the chance.
I drop it.
It releases easily. This one's going to be tougher. She actually walks over to a table, sets it down, so you're pulling out some items.
Would this be dangerous to take back with us?
Yeah.
Then I leave it in your care. I will not, sorry. I will not threaten the safety of our home for mere weaponry gain.
You see her look at it. You see her wave her hand. You see almost an exact replica appear right next to it. She grabs it, tosses it to you.
I let it fall to my feet. Because this one, you will forgive me. But
She raises it up. Grab it. And as you grab it, nothing.
hooray.
You don't feel any evil entity like you did with the other one. Like, you could feel it there, but you could tell it wasn't doing it.
Right.
Almost as if it was reading you to determine your worthiness.
Ugh.
She grabs the powerful one, throws it in.
Okay, well, I'm taking it. Is this? Wait. Is it my goddamn?
It will be a unique version of your lightsaber.
Alright, am I going to use it tonight?
More than likely not.
We'll talk about it later then.
Yeah. You just-
I say
it
thank
is
you.
on the good side though.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You've done me a great honor. If any day that I can return the favor, please ask.
No offense, but there's really not much you can do for us. But I appreciate the fun.
Hey, Lannisters pay their debts.
And she looks at the other two. She looks at Cash. To your rifle or something. Hands it to Cash. Cash looks at it. Put it on. See him put it on, you see it glow, and you see it you can actually hear it burn into his skin. Ow!
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Sorry, it's part of the process. Ow! Thanks. I think. So, what did I just do to myself? I'll tell you later. Alright. Lothos looks at you guys. Corinne can help me with something for a minute. They walk off. Just hang out there. Food's on the fire if you're hungry.
Just hang out here. I would feel terrible if we weren't able to assist you in some fashion or another.
Unless you know magic, you're not going to help us.
Then we will stay out of your way.
Hey, if there's food on the grill, I'm going for it. I'm starving.
Oh, it smells wonderful. As you bite into it, it tastes like some kind of meat. Not sure what.
More dragon meat.
No.
At least I can trust these guys.
I was going to say, now that I'm somewhere where I feel like I can trust people, I will probably eat something now.
I hate you guys so much.
I'm waiting for a glow to come out of his belly.
You guys hear the beating of small feathered wings, and then you see a griffin land. You see an elf get off.
Cool.
Ridiculous.
Interesting mode of transportation.
The quicker we can get out of here, the better.
You see him walk over to one of the, you're guessing, probably his commander. Say something. You see him walk over, say something like this. Ah, shit. All kinds of fun gonna happen. We need to hurry this along. Alright, everybody, pack your shit up real quick. Those who didn't bring anything, feel lucky. Yeah. Don't move from that spot.
I stand still.
You see everybody quickly pack their stuff up. Notice they put the campfire out. They grab their mounts and pull them close. They're now in a circle around you guys.
Okay. What's going on?
We're planet hopping.
Now.
Either that or we become Star's bitch.
Got it. Hop it in.
I'd rather not become anyone else's bitch.
She's already been somebody's bitch already.
You hear Lothos begin to chant. You don't understand what he's saying. You're relayed back, and you hear continued by others. And as they continue speaking, their voices get louder and louder. You guys all feel a tingle go through your bodies.
Is this normal?
Yes. You hear one of the elves say.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
Holly, just because you didn't hear, they all began chanting. both those start, and then each of what you're gathering are probably what he's referring to as people like him, the mages, or out of character knowledge. They all begin chanting, and as they chant, they get louder and louder with each. And as they're chanting, you can feel like a tingle floating through your body. And you heard Harold go, "Is this normal?" And you hear one of the elves go, "Yes."
Ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's an odd feeling because you guys have
Okay,
never
then I
felt.
don't have to ask.
It's a feeling you guys have never felt before.
Kind of makes me feel like I did when I climbed the ropes in gym class.
Oh no, you didn't. Oh my god.
As they get to the height of whatever they're chanting, you notice the world seems to kind of spin around you guys. Like you guys are all stationary, but it seems like the world is spinning around you.
I think I'm gonna puke. No.
As it goes faster and faster,
Stamina!
you notice it then begins to slow down. Oh yeah, by the way, stamina rolls are over.
God damn it, Holly.
Well, it's a dizzying experience for anybody who's never experienced it before. It's
Stamina. I got 3 of them.
if you
My
didn't hear Holly,
connection apparently got lost.
Fail.
if you didn't hear Holly, you have to make a stamina roll.
Okay, give me half a second. It's not letting me.
Speaking of stamina rolls, I failed mine.
Oh, I got 2. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Harold throws up.
I think I'm gonna puke, guys. I puke on. Hold on a second.
Of course, this is a puke fest.
1, 2,
What's the diff?
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh no, I'm gonna make it an 8 because of
Oh, that's not right.
you got 1 success. You still managed to keep your lunch down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I don't keep my lunch down. I botched twice because I have no successes.
You double botched?
Yes.
Girls.
So she hurls hardcore.
oh god.
See, exorcisms.
Oh god, please don't make me roll another stamina
You
because
do notice as they watch you start to look like you're gonna puke, you feel people grab your head and kind of focus it forward. And then you guys throw up what's in your stomachs, or lack thereof in some cases.
Oh, all that dragon meat out of my tum-tum.
tastes like chicken coming up.
It didn't taste good, man. All right. It doesn't taste good the second time around, I will tell you that. Eventually, the spinning slowly begins to calm down, and then you notice you're definitely not where you were.
Where are we, Lothos?
Gothel for now. It was an easier trip than trying to make us use a lot of power to get you back to Earth.
Where are we? What is this place called?
The planet is called Gothel. You're on our home turf.
Aha.
Star's birthplace, if you're actually curious.
I'm looking around.
For many miles, you don't see anything. Off in a distance, you just barely see what looks like a very tall tower. Oh, awesome. We got it just the right spot. We're in Avalon territory. Awesome.
Let me guess. I point to the tower. A wizard's tower?
No, that's a dragon. That's a, yes and no, in a sense. The wizard's tower actually is quite a ways off that way.
And here I thought I was getting a handle on this whole scenario. I just sigh. Well, what's next?
We head that way, points towards the tower, because further beyond that tower is the city of Avalon.
Avalon. As in King Arthur and the Lady of the Lake.
No. Fucking Earthlings assume everything is based on your mythology.
Well,
Tail
hey.
out of my face.
No, Avalon is home to the Knights of Kaises and the Queen of Polonian Empire.
Great. Let's go.
They all start wandering.
Okay.
You see the elves say something in a strange but musical language to Lithos. He responds, nods. They start parting ways. A couple of them get on their griffins and fly off. Anyway, we're in safe territory. They're not worried about it.
Understood.
Fair warning, especially for you, Mr. Smartass. Don't be.
I'm not being a smartass.
I'm just.
It's just the way I talk.
I'm just telling you ahead of time. I have pull in this city mainly because I was one of their commanding officers for the Dragon Riders, and here they come. As he looks up.
Oh. I look up.
You see a squad of about 5 very big, well, small right now, but you can see they're very spaced out. Look like people on giant dragons.
Okay then.
Oh.
As they approach, you see them start to lower down. They actually land quite a distance off. All you see are gold and silver dragons. You see, and you notice on the backs of the dragons are people.
Interesting.
The famed dragon riders. Famed dragon riders of the Knights of Kaisis. Kaisis is a good deity.
That's remarkable, I say.
Indeed.
You see the gentlemen start approaching. As they get closer, you notice they're heavily armored.
Sweet.
You see they're wearing golden armor. You see a shit, I don't remember, but they're wearing some kind of symbol on their chest. Been a while since I played the game. You see as they approach, you see they notice one person in particular, and you notice they stand at attention.
I will definitely take make focus on this person and.
Lothos.
Oh, it's Lothos. All right.
They looked right at him, and they came immediately.
Keeping my mouth shut.
Commander, it's good to see you. General Lothos.
General Lothos, I say. You left that part out.
Officially, I'm retired, but these guys are knights. They don't ever see it. Trust me, I've tried to get them to call me Lothos for years.
Understood.
Doesn't work. General, the Queen was told to expect you guys and your strange entourage. She wished us to make sure you had a safe journey back to the city. Either way.
Is there any reason why we would not have a safe journey back to the city?
No, but it's just the Queen's wishes, and we don't go start Queen.
Understood. You will forgive me. I am a stranger here, and though my ways may seem different than yours, I mean no disrespect in any of the things I do or say. Hey, look, Harold comes with a disclaimer.
His new deed name comes with this.
Adrian is just gonna be smart and not
Sounds
say
fucking
anything
awesome.
unless spoken to. Yeah, for a Regabash.
I'm writing that down.
He looks at Lothos again. General, we have a mounted Queen committee heading this way as well. We just wanted to proceed forward and make sure you are the ones we're waiting for. So we're hanging out. Okay.
Yes,
Oh.
that is totally Harold's secondary deed name. Comes with a disclaimer. That's such an awesome Glasswalker name.
A short time later, you don't even know what time, you do see the two suns move slightly in the sky. Before you see...
Hey, wait,
on
Cash
the
is
left.
with us, isn't he?
Yep.
Is he out here right now?
Yes, and he's looking very confused.
I am too. I'm looking right at him, very confused.
Yeah, you see him actually... He hasn't even heard a word there said. He's too busy looking up. He kind of looks up. Oh, God, don't do that.
I laugh when he says
Doesn't...
I laugh when he says, "Oh God, don't do that."
Oh. Wow, been a long time.
directing the sun is generally a bad idea.
Being direct bad idea for anyone. I do say that to him.
Well, more specifically for me. You see him just kind of looking at him. What did you guys do? Oh, we have plenty of vampires here. It's a mark they have. It lets them walk in the daylight. She didn't tell you. Gosh, no.
Surprise!
Did Bobby the Red
There
Shirt
has to
live?
be room for you. Yes, Bobby the Red Shirt. But he's not with your group.
Oh.
You don't know what happened to you. All you know is you guys woke up in a different area.
Right.
I look at Lothos. What happened to our traveling companion? The inconsequential one.
I don't know. All I know is there were very particular people he listed. I was given specific names to pick up and descriptions, and all of you match the descriptions. Well, we know Cash, so.
We will mourn him. Poor guy.
And I didn't see any other cages. He usually doesn't keep prisoners very long, so I'm actually surprised because he was there for quite a while.
How long were we there?
On that planet's time, equal to about 2 years.
Whoa.
So, on Earth we've been gone a lot longer, haven't we?
I don't know. The gods have odd ways of doing things. It may be as soon as you guys return, you only missed a few seconds. So. But it may also be you returned and you've missed 40 years. Who knows? Gods have a sense of humor.
See? That's what I'm saying. Sense of humors are good things.
At times. Not when you're confronted by a red dragon who would rather eat you than be with you.
He needed us for some reason. He kept us alive when he could have very easily leveled us with no problem. I'm still rather confused about that.
You and me both. He doesn't usually leave survivors, and those who survive, for lack of a better term, become the mindless zombies you see. Well, they're not mindless. They have a mind. They can't go against his will.
Sounds terrible.
Not much of a life to lead, trust me. A short time later, you see the dust cloud of a large convoy approaching. That would be our ride.
Hooray! What is it?
A bunch of people on a bunch of armored people on horses.
Nice.
And in the back of it, you see a very large carriage.
Carriages. I look at Lothos and I say, this will come across wrong to you, I'm sure, but are we to start addressing those that we see in high standing as Lord and Lady?
No, not required. I'll be around you guys for most of it, so shouldn't be too many issues.
This is terribly disturbing to me.
Yeah, well, anything can be looked for. How do you think we felt the first time we met Earth? Whew, that was fun.
I can only imagine. It's a terrifying place.
We blew up a couple cars, killed a few people. Strange horseless devices. Blow it up. Sebastian's answer for everything. Blow it up.
I like that idea.
You ever meet Sebastian? You better give him a lot of respect. Even though he's my best friend and I can call him all kinds of names, I'm probably one of the few people in the universe who can. As the people pull up, you see they're all wearing the same kind of armor that the riders were, slightly different. You guys did notice that the armor the dragon riders were wearing looked like dragon scales. These guys do not have armor that looks like that. It looks like typical, very polished plate armor. Like, shiny.
Ooh, shiny.
You see the carriage that pulls up. You see an individual get out from the carriage and literally steps up. He opens the door and he motions for you guys.
Okay.
Holly's gonna do a restart apparently.
Okay.
What's that, Holly?
I keep getting booted. It keeps telling me my connection is
She went all roboto on me, so I'm glad you're understanding.
lost, but I have a perfect connection.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Well, let's see. Yeah, it's not letting me either.
It's not like we could see your dice anyways.
No dice.
No picture.
Oh, it's
And lots of Mr. Roboto.
letting me open.
It's probably because you were still technically connected in the middle.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try signing off and signing back in.
Okay. I'll let
Yeah.
them inform you what you're going to miss.
Well, no, I'm not fine because cooperating.
Kind of.
Oh no, it is. It's cooperating.
Alright. Saw a carriage pull up. On the doors of the carriage, by the way, is the same symbol that all the knights were in. You see some extra horses come up. You see the elves get on the horses. You see the Corinne, as the guy, as Lothos keeps calling her, get into the carriage. Lothos gets in the carriage. He looks out. Y'all coming? It's a long fucking walk. And no answer. Everybody's gone quiet. They don't hear me anymore.
I hear you. Now I actually hear you clearly, super clearly.
And he's looking at you guys waiting.
All right,
Do you get in the carriage?
I'll go.
Hey, sorry, I had my stuff on mute because I've been talking to Holly. Yes, of course. Thank you.
Okay. John?
Yep, I'll go with it. Go with.
Okay. As you get in, the carriage is nice. It's comfy. You see
Sweet.
Lothar just laying back.
You see who laying back?
Lothar. It's comfy as
Oh,
carriage.
relaxing.
The gentleman gets in, closes the door. You see him sit in the corner, and you feel the carriage take off.
All right, and away we go. Carriage
If
ride.
you guys look out the window, you can see the riders getting back on their dragons, and you can hear as they take off.
Okay.
So I look at Lothos and I go, so I am terribly confused by all of this. What exactly does Star want with our planet?
Star wants every planet. He's a greedy bastard. But he has had a few run-ins with some Earthlings. That's probably
Dracula.
This particular kind of history does not usually get mentioned a lot because most people want to. Believe it or not, our planet and yours have been connected for many years. We have quite a few of our members, actually, quite a few of people who were born here over there right now.
Is this? Are you in some relation to the Fae people?
No. But we do have some allies with them, yes.
I would think so.
As you guys are riding, you guys do look out your window. There's beautiful scenery. I mean, it looks.
Oh, yeah. I'm clearly gonna look out my window because this is new place. I'm curious.
You do notice that if you kind of, because the windows aren't like actual windows, they're just open boxes. So
Open
if you
spaces.
peek your head, if you peek your head out, you can actually see the knights that came on horseback are up front. You see a couple on the sides of either side, and then if you look, you stretch enough, you stretch enough. That's fine. You stretch enough, you can see there are more knights in the back. It looks like just an escort.
Ah, yes.
I probably should tell you one little minor fact about the queen. She's my daughter.
So that would make you King Regent.
That would make me her dad. And you're probably going to hear this. Her usual nickname is Queen Balance. That is because she is what is classified here as the Prophet of Balance.
Intriguing.
For easier terms, she is blessed by the deities to have the power of balance. In other words, if there's an uneven fight, she can make it even just by exerting her will.
Remarkable.
So, we have many prophets. Each one usually involves one of the elements, the basic elements found throughout the world of the universe. The lady here is from the House of Corinne. The House of Corinne is one of the most powerful mage houses on the planet. More specifically because they derive their power directly from the goddess of the white weave, Corinne herself. Which is why magical items in her get along so well.
I'm nodding and paying close attention to everything he's saying.
Individuals you see around us, all the knights you see around us, are part of a group called the Knights of Chisis. It is the military branch for the Avalonian Empire. The Dragon Riders are considered the elite, and they have been commanders of the regular knights for many years before they got the status of being Dragon Rider. I myself was a high commander of the Dragon Riders themselves, which is why I get the term. to your general high commander, depending on who you're talking to. I was both a Knight of Chisis, and as you can see, this little symbol here, he points to a brooch. He goes, I'm also a member of the House of Merlin, another mage house. There's several mage houses on this planet, all of them powerful. If we go to the Mage Tower ever, and you meet Sebastian, he is the High Arcane Mage. He is the top mage on the planet. My close personal friend, and a huge smartass.
Oh, he sounds intriguing.
The only catch is that his deity is the most evil god on this planet. Or in this realm.
Ooh.
But don't hold that against him. For a long time, Avalon and Tristan fought against each other. Tristan is the dark god I was mentioning. Tristan is the dark god of the black weed, black magic, so on and so forth. By the way, if you ever see a guy with a black heart pendant come up to you and say, "Do you want to hear a story?" say no. Because if you say yes or let him start speaking, you will become enthralled and become a member of the House of Tristan, which is cool and bad at the same time. It's cool because then they they teach you how to do magic. It's bad because, well, then you follow Tristan and believe Tristan is the one and only god. Well, I think they changed it. I think he actually has officially decreed that there are other gods, but he's the only one they ever listen to.
I think I'm just going to go with the plan of not talking to anybody that you don't speak with first.
We are going into Avalon, as I said. Avalon City is the cultural hub. Picture it as a DC for this planet, if that's the best way you can.
Okay.
We are a cultural hub. We get all kinds of races, creatures, beings, so on and so forth. So please try not to stare at some of the beings because you probably have never seen them.
Understood.
Like you guys keep staring at me.
Because you're
looking at you because you're speaking.
talking.
Yeah, but the looks you gave me when I first walked in and the dragon comments really unappreciated. The Avalon City is also where most of the mage houses have a standing. It is ruled by a queen or king, depending on who's running it at the time. Right now, it is my daughter.
Very well.
I believe she's planning on retiring. But something about politics was never her thing. Gets that from me. We may see her mother. Her mother is also a Knight of Chisis. She is a full-blown Knight of Chisis and has been for many years. Some say she is blessed by Chisis herself because she never seems to age. Believe it or not, I am over 40,000 years old.
Holy shit.
I've known her for about 25,000 of those years. That gives you an indication that obviously she must be blessed. I can tell you right now she is, I know for a fact. Most of us do speak to our gods. They do respond, unlike on Earth where you can talk to somebody and they never say anything. Our gods do. They don't per se get involved in our matters, but they do listen and do know they're listening because they acknowledge us in one way, shape, or form. My god is one of the gods I at least listen to, but specifically I was grown up on is Merlin. He's the god of knowledge, which is the second largest mage house. He looks up. We're about to enter the city proper. This will be fun for you guys. Um, if you guys look out your window, as you can see, there are very tall walls. As you guys go through the gates, you can see um, guards, you know, standing in position. They're wearing the same outfit that the knights are around you. As you go under the wall, you can see it has a portcullis. You guys get into the city proper. It's fucking huge. They're traveling along. You can see all kinds of people, a lot of humans. You do see a mix of other races, orcs, ogres, not so many. Some minotaurs, some more of people that look like Lothos, except some different colors. But mainly humans.
Okay.
You guys keep riding. You go through the marketplace, and you can actually hear ahead. You hear, "Make way! Knights of Kaisa's coming through!" And you notice people just move. A lot of what look like you're gathering are peasants, kind of, trying to look in the window, looking through the carriage doors.
Goody.
I'm like, wow, this is really a to-do, isn't it? How long have you been gone?
Quite a while, but it's more because we're in the royal carriage.
No. I've never been one for pomp and circumstance so much.
Everything's a formality, everything's a fucking ritual around here. Which is why I never wanted to be, ruler, because it's too much fucking work.
Sounds dreadful.
It has its moments. It is fun at times, though. He points off to the distance. You see where all those heavily armed guys, armored guys are. That is the Knight of Kaisa's barracks itself. Yes, it is within the city proper and in short distance to the castle. We will be heading to Avalon's castle, which is, of course, where my daughter, the Queen, sits. More likely, we'll probably need more servants than we will see my daughter, because she's always fucking busy. It sucks having Katie so popular. That's where that's where all the Knights of Kaisa's trained, so on and so forth. You guys finally pull underneath another wall with another portcullis. You see the men guarding this one have a slightly different uniform, slightly different plate mail and everything than the ones escorting. Those guys there, since I know you guys would seem to notice the differences, these are the Royal Guard. These are the elite. Basically, you want to pick a fight, don't do it with these guys.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Noted.
You have to be a commander in good standing with the military for many, many years before you ever become what they classify as, what I'll use your rank structure as, a private guard. So you can imagine how old the commander is.
Right?
I mean, it changes, obviously, because they are still human. They die off. Things happen, whatever. But gives you a general idea. You finally feel it come to a stop. You see the gentleman who held the door open for you get back out, and you see the door open. You see him grab a small little step stool and place it down. He actually offers his hands to the ladies first. The House of Corinne member, as Lothos explained, motions for you, Adrian, to step out first.
Okay, I step out first.
Okay. The gentleman holds his hand to help you step down.
Okay.
Whether you take it or not, it's your choice, but it's his job, goddamn.
Right.
She gets out next. Lothos looks at you, Kenny.
I go out the carriage.
Okay, he doesn't offer his hand to you.
I wouldn't expect it. I wouldn't expect it.
He motions for you to step out next, Harold, and then he steps out. I hate this castle. You see one of the royal guard come up. You see him stand at attention in front of Lithos. General, sir, your daughter is currently speaking with some of the people. She does wish you to wait in her antechamber, and she will be with you shortly.
Antechamber.
I really wish people would stop calling me General. Sorry, sir. Never mind. Shakes his head.
You know, you could make a decree.
I could, they wouldn't listen. You see even the royal guard sitting there shakes his head.
All that power and nothing to do with it.
I get why they do it. It's a sign of respect, but it does get annoying after a while. Especially since I'm retired.
Well, isn't it disrespectful if they are going against your wishes?
Now, that's where it gets weird. The one thing I will explain to you while we walk, because it's good.
Yeah, I'm making small talk more or less while we...
Right. I'm busy looking around.
The knights here are honor bound. Their rules are very simple. They will never draw a sword against anyone who is unarmed. They do believe in fair combat. Now, mind you, they do understand that not everybody will fight fair, but the Knights of Crisis pride themselves on fair combat. If you do not have a weapon pulled out, they will not pull theirs out. They will, hand in hand. The Knights of Crisis is very honor bound. That is a strict code. Specifically, their motto is "My honor is my life." That gives you, that gives you an idea of how much it means. So, as you can see, these various paintings show some of the queens, some of the battles this planet has gone through, so on and so forth. Oh, look, there's my battle with Star. See? There's Star. Points. You see a very huge tapestry, and it shows, a younger version of the gentleman standing before you, and several other members you don't recognize. And you see Star in mid-flight, and it's a given because he still has the scar. He just looks a little smaller.
Why did you not kill him there?
Believe me, it's not for lack of trying. Basically, it boils down to when you do normal magic versus dragon magic, you're always going to lose because the dragon magic is the more powerful of magic. And,
So why don't you just get another dragon to kill him?
not as easy as that. There's a whole set of rules dragons follow. Trust me, long story just basically boils down to, unfortunately, he lived. He was eventually banished from the planet. And Holly's hopping in and out, and how bad does that sound?
It would sound even worse if Josh was.
I don't know what's going on. Hold on, let me see what the hell. Let's try and get a WTF. Well, Holly, we heard that.
Actually, I'm reading
Huh?
it. I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear anything. Then you guys all froze on me before I got kicked off.
Oh, you're back on now.
Yeah, I know.
Obvious.
Mr. Obvious.
Lothus was just describing some of the paintings and stuff you guys are seeing as you're walking down these hallways. You could see what you're gathering.
Okay.
Well, you could see what you're gathering your servants. He actually did point out a picture of a fight with him and many others against Star and his forces.
This is bizarre as hell.
Oh.
I hate the new Windows 8. I can't find where the hell this is open. I can't find this. Oh,
Interesting.
there it is. Never mind.
As you walk, there are plenty of servants. You see some polishing stuff, others carrying trays, whatnot. Just servants being busy. All scattered sporadically, but yet strategically, you do see royal guard members. As you guys approach, they all come to attention. As you guys pass by, they seem to ease up. Eventually, they get to a set of double doors. One of the two guards actually open them up. You see what looks like, lack of a better term, a study.
Oh.
Except this is a very big study.
Oh, well, like a library?
No.
Right.
Although it's not far from it because there are a lot of books. But actually, their library is 5 levels.
Oof, da.
Oh. It's a whole lot of books.
That's a lot of books!
This is just a single level, and like most of the walls are decorated with books. You see a very large fireplace with a fire curtain going, and some, couches around it with a table. Make yourselves at home. We're gonna be here a little bit.
May we be permitted to read any of the books?
Go ahead. I've read most of them already.
Most of them. Oh, you have? Well, seeing that you probably have a fair handle of the type of person that I am, is there anything that you can recommend?
You seem most. Son of a bitch, she changed him up on me. Ugh, I hate it when she does that. Well, I haven't been here in years, so I expect. Actually, I don't know. These books look all new to me. Walks over, grabs one. Grab one. Sits down.
I find somewhere and get comfortable
Holly, we
and
didn't hear a single
zonk
word of that.
out because I don't hear anything you just said other than word of that.
We know here
But I can
nothing.
hear you from the other room. Okay, I said that because due to my lack of patience, I am going to go sit down somewhere and get comfortable and go to sleep, so I'm not annoying the holy fuck out of everybody else.
Okay.
It's my pacing.
Okay. As soon as you sit down on the couch, oh, holy crap, this is comfortable. You almost feel like you want to go to sleep anyways.
Oh boy.
Helping. Yeah. Like you sit down, you're like, oh, you almost like sink into it. It's like, oh.
Oh, she falls asleep? Nightmares.
And then she goes unconscious. Nope, she doesn't have the nightmare palsy.
Oh, super cool.
Kenny,
Bad.
Kenny, you see Adrian sit down on the couch. You see her just kind of get that look like, oh, this is comfy. And then you just see her kind of leaning back, like she's just trying to get comfy. And then next thing you know, she's out.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I just take a look, browse at some of the library books that's there. See if there's anything that interests me in general.
You see quite a few books on the history of Gothel. You actually see books on the history of Earth.
Ooh.
You see they're all grouped together. You see the history of Gothel takes up several shelves. History of Earth takes up several more. And then underneath it, you see history of Fortis, which take up several shelves.
Just wondering, what planet are we planning on jumping to next?
Well, from what it sounded like he's trying to get you guys home, but it was just too much strain to try and do it in one shot.
Hmm.
Right.
Little While Fortis actually sounds pretty interesting. I pick up one of the ones from Fortis.
Okay.
And I sit down on a really comfortable couch and I start reading.
And you start to get sleepy because that couch is really fucking comfortable. And you just realize that you haven't really slept and you don't even know how long at this point.
I'm gonna find a book about their deities. Probably something about that thing, like
Yeah.
a book of their gods.
Okay.
And I'm going to take it to a table.
Okay.
Of course you would.
Now you can see Lothos makes himself comfortable at the desk, which you probably assume is normally used for the queen. He actually props his feet up on the desk and just starts reading because it's fucking Lothos and he can do that. You see a servant come in a short time later, has a tray of what looks like a pitcher of something, some glasses, and then you see a big plate of what looks like fruit and bread and cheese.
Ooh. Am I actually asleep at the time?
She sits it down at the table. Yes. You are
Damn.
now unconscious.
But I'm not. And she sits down at the table. Hey, I'm at the table. I'm going to enjoy me some delicious wine and cheese and bread and fruit while I read this book about crazy-ass gods.
Gods and goddesses, yes.
Gnarly.
Well, I'm enjoying the sleep this awesome couch is providing me.
You actually see the servant look over and notice that Harold, since you and those are the other two awake, you see the servant notice the two of us. She kind of smiles. She walks over to a set of cabinets. She opens it up. You see her grab a blanket. You see her put it comfortably around Adrian. There's another one, puts it comfortably around Kenny, and lets him sleep. And goes to sleep.
Aw, we get tucked in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, nasty.
You're guests of the Queen, and you.
My pack deserves their rest. I will be ever vigilant.
We will just say Mystic came with you guys. Lothos actually gave her back on Star's World a cooler crossbow. And she went with you guys. She just stayed quiet, just kind of observed, and then she got on the couch and fell asleep too. Because apparently that couch is very dangerous.
She curls up like a cat.
Yeah, makes you sleepy. Harold, you are starting to get tired. You do start to realize that you haven't slept. I mean, other than the unconscious state you guys were in, you haven't slept actual normal sleep in a while. And reading just after a while, just like
Makes it
yeah,
makes you
especially
good sleep.
since especially since the description of the deities is very long-winded, obviously written by somebody who
Dude,
is probably not someone you want to meet.
I read text manuals, for Christ's sakes. Do you realize that, okay?
That's
Remember
true.
how dry I am. This is probably fucking Treasure Island to me.
True, but you still are exhausted. Mainly it's the ST saying he's going to leave at that point.
Yeah! I'm gonna stay awake forever! It's not like bedtime. Can't make me go to sleep.
But I am going to stop it there, so everybody, since we're all starting to be on, not fighting it off sometimes, so we can all get a break there. Everybody will be on Bravo.
Fine. Go to sleep. The one.